Hey, welcome back, guys. So, coming back into D&D, this is session 9. Everyone has leveled up. Quick, pop quiz. Uzmir, what level are you now?
8.
Good, because I thought it was higher than that, so I'm glad I know that now.
I mean,
12.
20. 10.
Alright, you guys are level 4 now. So I need you to do some deductions.
Really badass level 4.
With so many good magic items.
Alright, so coming into this session, only 34% hype. That kind of sucks. But anyway, welcome back, everybody. A lot of stuff has gone on. I am pretty sure most everyone in the group has now been saddled with either a curse or a burden of some sort. The newest to join the group in this kind of fashion would be our lovely Uzmir, who has just taken up the mantle of the Harbinger, the voice of the Night Mother.
I prayed.
Whoa! What just happened? Hey, thanks for gifting subs, Zen. You're amazing, and I love you so much, and I hope you're doing well. Oh my god. Okay, cool. So, where we left off, everyone was going to sleep. We now have Riven has forced his will on a cursed object known as the Night Warden, and so it has in fact grown in power, yet we still are unsure of the effects it'll have on him. And Uzmir has taken up the mantle, whether his choice or not, as the Harbinger of the Night Mother, the one who brings forward the word of ill will and unholy events that will be happening in the near future. Towards the end of the session, we did have a little flash over across the continent of Nadira to see that other people are aware that the Harbinger has awoken. So we are now here to follow these people on the rest of their journey. They've decided to head to El Macath, where Wolfrin's group that he belongs to, the Ebon Fang, they have a chapter near El Macath, and they hope to get aid in a specific cursed item which has taken a liking, a parasitic connection to Mavra, and they would like it to be stored or destroyed or otherwise removed from their friends. So, as you all wake up the morning of the 2nd of Decadent, the day before Mavra's birthday, I'm not sure if any of you actually know when Mavra's birthday is. I don't know if she's ever told you guys.
I would.
Uzmir would know, if he got the keen mind feat and did in fact remember everything ever. I'm pretty sure Uzmir would know. I feel like Uzmir was pretty close.
I was born and celebrated like 13 of my birthdays. I'm pretty sure he'd remember.
How old are you, Mavra?
75.
How old are you, Uzmir?
300-ish.
300-ish, yeah. I'm pretty sure he changed Mavra's diapers, and there was never any garbage being thrown out, so I don't know where those diapers went, but I'm sure we can all imagine.
Oh my god.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Elves don't poop. So, that's canonical.
Just like girls.
Just like girls. As the sun rises on the snowy plains of the Kingdom of Melja, you guys see the forested area ahead of you and the lights and chimney smoke of the large city of New Drak. in the near distance. Near distance, kind of an anachronism. So, as you all begin packing up, you all firstly notice that Kavra is kind of has a bit of a pep in her step almost. And as she exits her tent, she just smiles at you all and says, how much longer do we have before we get there?
Riven just turns towards Uzmir and Wolfriend. How close are we again?
Weeks, most likely.
Okay. How close are we?
From where? From El Macath or from New Drog, the city like that's down the road from you?
How far to New
What was the
Drag,
question?
please?
New Drog is about like 4 hours down the road. You guys are up on a hill, higher elevation, but you can see the city, like the smoke from chimneys and stuff, and the lights as the sun is not fully in the sky. Far into the distance.
Well, I'm sure if we follow the smoke, it shouldn't be too far.
We'll be there before midday, like us not.
Mm.
And I'm sure nothing bad will happen while we're in the city.
Oh, Riven.
Mavra, Riven, and Wolfriend, you would all know, having traveled here from the Empire, or at least going through the Empire, from New Drak to Almacath is about 12 days in your wagon.
Okay, I'm going to come around and put my arm across Kavra's shoulders. I'm going to be like, we can see the sea in the distance, so I can't imagine it'll be much further to there. And then if that town is on the border, then it shouldn't be more than 2 weeks to Almacath. Hi, what's gotten into you, sister?
I'm just excited to see new places.
I guess we both have that in our blood, don't we?
I guess so.
Have you been hearing voices still, or As Riven looks a bit uncomfortable mentioning it again.
You talking to Kavra or Mavra?
To Cabra.
No. No voices.
That's good.
The most surprising thing when none of your players say, "Insight check!"
Riven's gonna take it full face value.
Fucking insight check.
Yeah, exactly.
What do you mean, insight check? What the fuck is that? Roll an insight check. 10.
Sweet Jesus.
10.
She seems honest.
Ew, I don't like
Oh.
that.
Yeah.
Squinch will drop it.
Uzmir,
Yeah, seems
Uzmir, she seems honest.
Wink.
She starts loading her stuff into her bag and loading it in the back of the wagon.
I guess we should start loading things up too. This is Riven 10. This is Riven's 10 now.
Really?
I'll
Look at
go.
Mavra's tent.
I'll go over and help Riven with his stuff, or appear
In
to,
Mavra's
anyway.
tent?
I mean, Gadra took Riven's tent, so.
Wolfram's just about to murder Riven, I'm pretty sure.
Well, so I guess while you're, gathering your things, I have the note that Mavra wrote to me for nonverbal communication with the message that she wanted me to forward to the rest of the party. I'm going to try and stealth show that to Riven. Just put a finger over my mouth. Just shush. And
Oh, what do you have? Oh. Sorry.
I have your bedroll, clearly. Where do you want this? And I'll
Thank
just
you. Just hand it to me real quick. Yeah. Hand it real quick. As Riven will try to sneak a peek.
yeah,
Pat. You forgot I don't know how to read.
Who's Pat?
Huh?
Wolfriend. I don't know how to read, right? I'm kidding. Let me look at that real quick. As
You
Riven
already
just...
have it.
Yep, and so Riven has it now, and he's just reading it. What does it say?
What does it say? I'm trying to...
Did you
can't remember...
not write it down?
Oh no.
I think... I swear it was written down somewhere. I'm just trying to remember where it was.
While he tries to find that note, I'm sorry, I was dying when River was just like deadpan. I don't know how to read.
Like Pat. I don't know how to read. Like who's Pat?
The fact that Wolford immediately believed it, I can't.
I have been given no reason to doubt that.
Isn't it great?
Like Riven's intelligence has not been displayed in a good light his entire time.
You find it, Pat?
No. It had something to do with the the fact that the sword is listening, for one.
Mm-hmm.
And it's wanting to target a priest
Yep.
by the name of something. Where? I swear it was in my DMs somewhere? But I guess it's not.
Just a sec.
Luckily, Kuro has all the notes.
It wasn't long enough ago that you wouldn't remember who it was.
It was just barely a couple nights ago.
Well, we're skipping like weeks as you guys are traveling, like multiple days in a row, but it was not long enough ago that you wouldn't remember.
Also, I guess looking at my notes, I was supposed to do this a while ago, but I, as a player, forgot. So,
The next target for the sword was Father Van Wall Galley. I will message that to you.
oh,
Alright.
Dude, my notes are
Right.
so fucked up. I have him as Van Walter Gay.
I literally spelt it for you, put it in the Roll20 chat.
I think I wrote it before you spelled it out.
Van Wall Galley, Father Van Wall Galley, Wolfram, you are familiar with because he gotten away from your group before. He is known as he's a prominent figure in the slave trade ring between the Felvain theocracy and the individuals in the Empire who are still importing slaves. Mostly children.
I remember this.
And mostly beast folk children.
Would Riven recognize the name or not?
Riven, yes. I would say, with your history as a bounty hunter, you do recognize the name of Father Van Wall Galley, though you've never actually spotted him or interacted with him. Through conversations on the black market and that kind of thing, you have heard of a slave trader known as Father Van Wall Galley. Though,
Any other like rumors
as far as him being a priest, you might not have known. There's a lot of talk in the black market of why he refers to himself as Father Van Wall Galley, whether it's because he surrounds himself with these children and the like, or whether he's a holy man of some sort or a false holy man with what he's doing. But he is a priest, as Wolfram would know, of the Lawbearer. The Lawbearer, not the Lawbear, completely different gods. The Lawbearer is much more studious, although grisly in his mannerisms.
God.
That was a solid dad joke, guys.
I cried a little.
So,
Okay, so priest of the lawbearer. Got it.
everyone knows that was hilarious.
You tried real hard.
No, it was easy. So,
Okay, is there any other like underground rumor, or is that all that Riven was kind of know?
they said that he operated out of a small abbey, though the actual location of that abbey you are not sure of. He kept it pretty hush hush. He doesn't deal with clients personally if he can help it, and the clients that he does deal with personally are the very high end clients.
Okay.
So that's why he's gotten away from so many bounty hunters, is because he just straight up refuses to meet with people. He sends other people to all of his meets unless it's a very high end client.
All right. Riven's gonna try to subtly give the paper back to Wolfram and just give him a nice nod.
Back into the cloak it goes. And I'll actually help, like, load up a couple things.
Okay.
For Riven.
Come out, rest tent.
I guess.
It's not Riven's fault that got his tent.
So, I love the new filing system in Roll20. It allows me to find maps so much faster. Abra wants to ride up front.
She's gonna stab Uzmir in the neck.
Hey, she would never hurt a bird. She loves burbs.
Famous last words before she kills Uzmir.
So, as you guys get all your belongings loaded up, you climb in the wagon.
I mean, I'm supposed to give the appearance of a driver, at least. So
Yeah, the buckboard up
Is there-
the buckboard up front
Yeah,
is big
there's-
enough for 2 people.
room enough for 2.
Yeah, and Kavra's small regardless. Like, how tall are you, Mavra?
5'9".
Yeah, Kavra's like maybe 5'2". Like she's a small person.
Oh yeah, we
Alright,
still have drugs in
Scooch,
the back.
I'm driving.
So, on the 2nd of Decaden. Oh, by the way, Mavra's birthday is tomorrow. So, Mavra, you get 1 free reroll today. It can be a reroll on anything. So, it could be a damage roll, ability check, it could be a death saving throw. Just, you get 1 free reroll today and during this session.
Yay!
You're lucky day.
So, as you all set off to the city of New Drock, the sun is setting in the sky, the snow falling lightly. It's cold, but there's a warmth to knowing that you are about to enter the Empire. It'll be familiar surroundings for some of you, very unfamiliar for others. As your wagon rolls down the trodden path in the snow, eventually you all arrive around midday, like 11:30, at the large walled city of New Drock. This city split between 2 kingdoms, half the Empire, half the Kingdom of Melja. And there's these influences from both the elven peoples as well as beast folk and the many peoples of the Empire through just all of this. It is just a beautiful city, and it's made even more so with the addition of the snow, as the last time that a lot of you were here, there was no snow on the ground. But this city stands as the symbol of unity between the Empire and the Kingdom. And though there is this stark contrast between the 2 sides of the city, the architecture overall is very grand. Towering buildings, wide boulevards, and on the other side, structures more organic and woven into the surrounding forest that encompass the city itself. As you guys get to the gate, first of all, switch this over here. And move there. City of New Drock. At the gate, you see a large line of wagons and people who are coming in and out of the city, many like heavily armored. The city is frequented by adventurers as it is the main border crossing between the 2 countries. So as you guys roll up on this side, the side from the kingdom, you see these elven guards who stand on either side of this 30-40 foot wide and 30 foot tall massive walled gate. It sits wide open, though they are watching as people come and pass through. You see some handing off trade tokens so that they don't have to pay fares coming in and out of the country. And as you guys wait in line for a while, by the time you get up to the gate, it is around noon. You wait in line for about 30 minutes, and one of the guards goes, "Halt! What's your business?"
Squawk, squawk.
Right, on your way then. I'm kidding.
Imagine.
Kupo!
All right, I guess I'm on the buckboard, so I'll pipe up. Journeying to El Macath, stopping through here for supplies and whatnot. Maybe a warm bed for one night.
Right, do you have a trade token?
Do I have a trade token?
You do not have a trade token. You do know that trade tokens are things that like people who are registered with a tradesman type guild can use to forgo paying fees at border crossings.
I don't, unfortunately.
All right, fee for passage is one. Sorry, not one. 5 silver pieces, please.
Right. And I'll fish 5 silver out of my coin purse.
Right. On your way, please don't cause trouble. Be wary the streets are slick this time of year. And have a very nice trip to the Empire.
Thank you kindly. As we go on through.
I think that bird was trying to talk to me, Dave. As you guys carry your way through, you make your way into the innards of the city's central district. Lying on the border, there's this very defined line that marks the border between the Empire and the Kingdom. The streets are bustling. People of all races and backgrounds, from humans to elves to halflings to the Veth'Arden beast folk to the Dragonborn. Everyone kind of intermingling, going about their daily lives. Everyone bundled up in heavy coats, except for the errant red Dragonborn or gold Dragonborn, producing very much of their own heat, though they don't need it. You see offshoots of streets that go into market areas where abundances of goods can be found from both sides of the border, as well as from overseas. Exotic foods, rare spices, fine textiles, weapons, armor, even aetherite craftsmen, aether engineers. One of the most kind of in your face kind of things here, on both sides, is the reverence that's paid here to the Verdant Warden. There's a massive church that you can see the steeple of, even from the middle of the city, and it's probably a 30-40 minute walk across the city to get there. The Verdant Warden's followers make up most of the clergy here in New Drock, though there are smaller temples to the other two deities. And though there is snow everywhere, the city parks that dot this massive metropolitan area are beautiful in their own rights, separate from the city itself. So, is there anything you guys would like to do in New Drock, or are you just passing through?
Oh, homie, we gotta buy some shit.
Is this gonna be shopping?
Cabra kind of tugs
I
on your arm, Wolfriend.
Yes?
Do you think if we found a store, I could borrow some money?
Surely. Are you looking to buy anything in particular?
I want to buy a present because it's Mavra's birthday tomorrow.
Oh,
So I don't want Mavra to know.
I see.
Buying a vial of poison.
Good happy birthday.
Alright.
Poison burger. Happy birthday.
We can figure something out, absolutely.
I can pay you back, just not right now.
Ah, you need not worry about it.
Hey,
I'm going to start, I guess, talk back to the rest of the crew. I suggest we spend the day here, maybe even purchase an inn for the night. A warm bed would be nice after however long on the road.
An inn, you say? Which means lots of drinks.
I
Perfect.
suppose.
Yes. Oh, yes. Been a while since I've had a good drink.
Been a while since I've sampled the local ale here. Might not hurt.
Oh, and I'll probably have to go and find some sort of armor smith or something. You know, for the little spider parts that I have in my pack.
Yeah, Riven's little spider parts.
As Riven likes to call it.
We do still have all those bits of frostbite spider that we need to do something with. I don't know if we're going to be using them necessarily, but we might find a place that'll take them off our hands for an amount of coin. Or,
Well,
unless you have some other use in mind.
well, I'm thinking of at least using the carapaces for the for some armor maybe.
See if we can get that arranged.
But yeah, either way, we will have to stop.
Right. Anyone else opposed to spending the night here? For any reason?
Well, the bird can't talk.
Mavra?
No complaints for me.
Right. I know we are somewhat in a hurry, but a night a nice night wouldn't hurt. Do us more good than anything, I think.
Yeah, we're in the city filled with lots of people. What could possibly go wrong anyway? Well, guess we're stopping.
Guess so. Shall we find a place to drop off our wagon?
Well, I'm sure Uzmir can find a place easy enough. He is really good at tracking things. And I'm sure he's been here for... Yeah, exactly what Uzmir just said. Exactly. I agree with you 100%.
Hey, Kevin, that man's talking to that bird.
Oh, come on. In a world where you can
Like
cast Speak with Animals, it can't be that weird.
And like they've never talked to like a pet or something. Like, come on.
Kevin, I don't know what's up with these people. They're real mad we think this is weird.
Hey, that was out of character. I'll
Oh god, no, I know. Alrighty. I need this to be... So, Uzmir, I will let you tell me, how familiar are you with Newsrock? Have you ever come this close to the border with the Empire?
Nope.
So not familiar at all. Got it.
No, not with this town in particular, no.
Alright.
I wouldn't have traveled this direction. I would have been further to the left of the map.
Very good then.
That means shenanigans about to happen.
What'd you say?
Shenanigans.
Shenanigans. Alrighty then. Bigger. That's about. I want. Yeah, that's good. Sorry, I am currently trying to adjust this for you guys. So that's 20. That is 40. Alrighty then. So, are you just letting Uzmir lead? Is that what's gonna be going on here?
Well, I guess I'll be looking out for, I guess an inn with stables would be the place.
Okay. Yep. Nope. For sure.
And Riven's in the back, so you can't help.
You could always get out and help.
Yeah, but it's Riven.
Fair enough. Is that going to be a check on my part?
No. There's a lot around here, so finding a place won't necessarily be an issue. It kind of just depends on how lavish you guys are wanting to be. I mean, there are a lot of choices, and if you want to spend not a lot of money, definitely doable. If you are okay with kind of paying a little bit more so that you guys can have like just the most amount of comfort for this one night that you'll be in an inn, also completely doable. The city has a lot in it, and it's kind of up to you guys on how you guys are feeling about it.
Well, I mean, I'm going to be looking for somewhere... maybe... If it was just me, I'd be finding the cheapest place I could. But
Right.
I think, given circumstances, I think I'm going to try and find somewhere, maybe not the highest end, but, like, higher end of, mid, like, what am I trying to say?
What is the goal? What are you wanting to have a fun night and that kind of thing, or are you wanting to have like a low key kind of thing going on?
I mean, someplace nice, but not too, like, lavishly expensive.
Okay. How is Wolfrin's I guess, how do I put this without making Wolfrin sound like he's poor? How is Wolfrin's internal gauge on what is lavish and what is not?
I mean, probably, like, decent enough. I mean, he's never come from, like, a ton of money or anything, but he has traveled around. He's probably stayed in some decently nice places, like, a couple of times.
Okay.
But,
so
he, on his own, he tends to pick the, not as expensive places, but he knows they're not as expensive or nice.
right. So you need a place with stables, first and foremost, and then you need... Where is this? Oh, sorry, I have like 12 taverns and inns on here. Not the most lavish, but not bottom of the barrel.
Upper middle end, I'd
Okay.
say.
Dinner and a show? Or
What? Sure.
righty.
We've earned it, I think.
Oh yeah, for sure. If
Or
anyone's earned it, it's you
could use
guys.
it.
Alrighty. A lot of adventurers in this town. Okay, so you guys find your way to a fairly large-sized inn, something that is just kind of in your face, but doesn't seem out of the question, especially compared to some of the places you guys have passed by. This place has a large sign out front that says the Brimstone Hearth. Hearth. The Brimstone Hearth.
Is there an alleyway?
So on either side, actually, I can just pop you guys over here if you would like. Do you guys want to see it, or?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, for sure. It might take a minute to load. It is a fairly large map.
Map is tiny.
Zoom in a bit, bitch.
I think I'd need to zoom out.
Alrighty, so this is just an overview of the tavern. And some people in the chat, like PepperCatXX, would be happy to know there are bitches and blackjack here.
Cocaine and cocaine accessories.
Yeah. So what we need here is...
Starting to question the wisdom of bringing Riven here, but you know, it's nice. This is what I was looking for.
There's some music going on the interior. You guys, as you enter in, first of all, let's go ahead and get you guys on here. Mavra, Wolfriend, Riven, Uzmir. Don't need me. Share all pages. There we go. You guys have arrived to the Brimstone Hearth. People pardon that there's not a lot of snow on this map. Imagine there is snow everywhere except for inside. So as you guys pull up to the front, you see it does have stables on the side of the building. There is also a path that leads off to the side. This place is surrounded by a large city park. The closest buildings to this are more than 100 feet away. This place is on a prime plot of land where it looks like they have a lot of activities where they can involve the surrounding park as well. You see the warm flames coming from the interior windows and through the cracks of the door, and you hear music coming from the interior. So,
Well, this place looks nice. It's agreeable to everyone else.
Riven pokes his head out from the back. Ooh.
Nice to be in a tent.
And it's very fancy too. Like, I'm used to being in those cockroaches filled in, so this seems like a nice step up.
Are we putting Usmir in the barn?
That would be funny, yes. Let's try it. Usmir, you're sleeping in the barn.
I mean, if he wishes to stay in the stables, I mean, who am I to stop him?
Oh, Usmir's gonna drive. He's gonna take us into an alleyway and kill us if we continue.
Probably.
oh, Peppercat is Hero. Thanks for coming, Hero.
Ew, baby girl.
So, what are you guys wanting to do at this point?
Let's take care of the wagon, shall we? And I'll just, I guess, go over to wherever I'd park a wagon.
Yeah, so you can take your wagon over here. They do have a sign over here that says stables and stowing, so as you guys move your wagon, you are met by an individual, a small halfling man, who says, "Oh, welcome to the Brimstone Hearth! Are you going to be needing to house your axe beak as well as your wagons for the night?"
We shall.
Very well. So the housing fee is 7 gold pieces a night. If you stay at least a week, then that is a reduced rate, of course. So how many nights will you be staying?
Just the one, yes. I'll go back and confirm with the rest that we are, in fact, staying one night.
Yes, preferably one night, I think. What do you think, Mavro?
Why only one? Shouldn't we rest and eat well? It's been so long since we've had a break.
That's true.
Well, it depends on
Maybe
how long
to
you...
be- to give us time for shopping, because we're dangerously low on supplies. I've got 2 days of rations left.
Alright, tell him 2 days. And if we need to,
Right.
we'll just add another day.
I do worry. We are in a bit of a hurry, but we can spare 2 nights, I think.
Yeah,
Alright.
It's not like the end of the world's coming.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah,
No, you could spare many a night here at the Hearthstone, or the Brimstone Hearth. Easily.
Now I think he
yes.
wants their gold.
Of course. 2 nights it is, then.
Very well. That'll be 14 silver or 1 gold and 4 silver.
Alright, I'll hand that over. I'll hand over 14 silver to make my bookkeeping easy.
Alrighty, very well. He grabs the leads to Uzmir from you.
Oh, yes.
Alright. And any belongings on the inside that we need to deliver to a room for you? Or will you be carrying them yourself?
I believe we can take care of it.
Very well, sir.
That's Riven just like gives everyone a side eye. Yes.
Luke, you want to take control of Mavra for a minute? I think you have control of Mavra's token, or Kavra's token.
Oh yeah, what am I doing?
Move Kavra with you.
Oh,
Okay.
now Riven's took it.
You just push Riven into a bush.
Yeah.
Yep, now he's now in a bush.
The first time Riven's ever been in a bush.
It's the first time
Oof.
Riven has ever seen bush in his life.
Yeah.
Double oof.
All right, so Wolford, are you getting off the wagon?
Yeah. I'm also trying to think of how to transmit the idea to Uzmir that, like, you know, play along with this. He can probably just slip away.
Is
I mean, he
is
has
there
the
an issue,
intelligence,
sir?
He probably already knows.
Also, I do want to point out, druids do exist, and druids can turn into animals. So it's not like if you tell this guy, "Hey, that's one of our party members. He can turn into animals." This guy's not gonna freak out and be like, "Holy fuck, crazy!"
Okay. In that case, right. My compatriot here will take care of the wagon when it gets to wherever it shall be staying for the time being. But he should be able to switch forms and join us. So don't be alarmed.
Right, very well. Well, we'll just lead you on in here, young boy.
And I'll just, grab my pack and join the others.
He just pulls your wagon into this room.
As he does, Riven's just gonna whisper to the people around him.
He unhitches Uzmir.
I wonder if he will find the drugs that are in the back.
You guys do have a
Fairly
lot of
certain
drugs
to
in
me.
the back.
Fairly certain he's paid not to look through his client's stuff.
Well, let's hope so. Otherwise,
I don't know
it'll get very interesting.
how well did you tip him?
We're not there yet.
Yeah.
Leave that man alone.
Oh gosh, that was such a strange transformation. I've never seen anything like it.
I'm a druid from a kind of an odd place.
Yeah, I can tell everything is covered in slime. Everything is ooey gooey around here now.
No.
Please,
Please.
ooey gooey.
Ooey gooey. So you're gonna take care of the
Delete it.
wagon?
Delete it.
Yes, of course.
Uh,
Did you have any more belongings you needed to take out of the back? Or we could always deliver them to a room for you as well.
No, everything that's in the wagon should be able to stay in there.
Alrighty then. Well, if you do need access to it, please just get with me, or later tonight I'll have another individual taking over for me so I can get some rest, and then I will be back on duty tomorrow morning.
All right. And
The name's Hampshire, by the way. Lucille Hampshire.
The name is Uzmir, and I appreciate it. And I'm gonna give him 2 platinum pieces, one for you and one for the guy who's taking over tonight. Please don't let anything happen to the wagon.
Very well, sir. I do much appreciate it. Thank you very much. So what all are you guys taking with you into the inn? Belongings wise.
I'm just taking my stuff.
Super specific. I love it. Okay.
I mean, I'm used to traveling on foot for the most part.
Right, you have your backpack, your sword, and of course your armor. Is your armor fully brandished as you are walking in?
Well, I mean, it's I'm wearing it whenever I can.
Right, no, for sure. I just didn't know how ostentatious you wanted to be as you walked into a busy tavern.
Same with Riven, but he's gonna use
It's an
his
adventure
magic.
tavern. It's fine.
Yeah, no, it's perfectly fine.
People come in fully armored all the time, I'm sure.
Yeah. But yeah, Riven's gonna be the same, except that he's gonna use his magic to change his look, because he's a wanted man still, and he doesn't know how far the wanted places are there. So he's just gonna change his face to look a bit more elven, with brown hair
Okay,
and wearing some leather armor.
got it. Anyone else changing what they look like, or bringing anything additional to what you normally would be carrying? Alrighty then you guys can make your way to the interior of the inn.
I mean, there's the spider bits that I guess we'll deal with later.
Yeah, we can't carry that. That's 70 pounds. Well, at least Riven can.
That's another thing that I should make an adjustment for. There are some. Definitely not all. That's an axe beak. That one's an axe beak. There are a couple horses in there. Then there is a moorbounder in this stable. Alrighty. So as you all begin to approach the entrance to the inn, which is over here. Zooming across.
Except for Mavra and Spear. Oh, there you are.
Yeah, I dragged him over. As you guys push the doors open, there's a chime of a bell as the door hits it on its way in. And you guys are met with a massive interior. There is a large stage with a elven woman who is currently dancing around on it. A very beautiful dance. She is not a nightshade elf. She is one of the... God, what is my other race of elves that we never talk about?
Gildress?
Gildress elf. Goldvale. She's a Goldvale elf. She has very pale bluish skin and long blue hair. And as she dances across, she's wearing this almost gown, but there's metallic like filigree and stuff on it. And it flows as she prances around the stage, and you see the interior is full of people, a few servers walking about as well. And over on the very far end, you see this large gargoyle dragon like face at a fireplace who is just blasting flames over this brick laid portion of the floor with people sitting around it. You hear music playing and just loud voices throughout the tavern space.
All right. So who is going to be in charge of talking and getting our rooms?
This need not be a whole ordeal. Just staying for 2 nights.
Well, that's
And,
what should happen.
What, do you have any reason why this wouldn't go smoothly?
Well, this is us we're talking about. Sometimes things just don't go smoothly.
I still
Fair.
speak common that, but
Well, then Mavra should definitely talk and get us our rooms then.
Well, alright then.
Riven just smiles playfully, just moving behind Wolfram.
Alright, I'll head the charge up to wherever one goes to purchase a room here.
Yeah, there's a bar up here.
Okay, yeah.
way up there.
I'm walking straight to the bar.
Yep. You see there are 2 barkeepers. One is a green dragonborn man, and the other one is a more kind of portly older human who just has a massive white beard, and he is balding, though he does have kind of that ring of hair that kind of goes over like halfway the top of his head. And they're currently talking with a couple patrons, and then it's Uzmir. You saunter up to the bar first, and then Wolfriend, the elderly man, comes up and says, "Oh, I have not seen you here before. What can I do for you 2 bright young men?"
Right. We were looking for rooms for us and our compatriots for 2 nights. How many rooms? And I'll look over to wherever, the rest of our party went.
That party's on the other side.
How many rooms do we want?
2 rooms. 1 for the men,
2?
1 for the ladies.
Right, we do offer many amenities here. We have our most basic of rooms. We have double beds, single beds. We have, currently we do have a couple suites open, which include like a larger kind of gathering space as well as beds. So it's really whatever you all would like.
Well, what all would we like?
What's the most expensive room?
The most expensive room is what we call our Platinum Suite. It has a large double bed that you could fit probably 3 people on it, as well as a few chairs, a fireplace. It has an office space, and then it has a dining table as well as a few sofas as well in a separate section of the actual portion of that building. So it's technically 2 rooms put together. It gives you your dining space, your seating areas, your office space, all of that. And that is 10 gold pieces a night. On the other hand, our cheapest room is only 3 silvers a night. And it has 2 single beds in it, and then usually we try to put a chair or a table in there for the guests as well. For large adventuring parties, if you all wish to share the same room, we do have one of our suites which has 5 single beds, and then in a offshoot of that room it does have a dining chamber as well.
Well, the 5 bedroom sounds decent enough to me. Any objections? Dissenting opinions? Anything?
I thought we were gonna get 2 separate rooms for Mavra and Atja and us. I thought.
We can. I thought it'd be nice for us to stick together.
Oh, perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. I'm just gonna be here drinking. As Riven just
Riven.
waits for his drinks. Heard my name.
You're not gonna wait until the sun gets a little lower? It's barely noon.
Exactly. It's perfect time for drinking.
It's always time to drink here at the Brimstone Hearth.
See, that's a man of my own heart. After my own heart right there. So what's your, let's say mid-range drink, if you please?
Mid-range drink? Are you wanting something strong? Are you wanting something kind of hearty? Are you wanting something smooth?
Strong. The strongest you, well, not strongest, but something strong.
Well, most definitely I can find you something strong. I have this fine 10-year aged whiskey from the city of Targan in the Empire. None of that theocracy influence on this alcohol, but this liquor will get you right where you need to be as soon as you need to get there.
Oh, say no more. Just pour some right here, please.
Single or double?
Oh, double.
Right, he pulls out this very amber colored bottle. It has a fine almost like silver filigree engraving on the bottle itself, and as he pops the cork, the aroma is very almost like nutmeg kind of, but there's also a very much a wooden a wood smell to it, like a hickory or a maple smell to it. As he pours you a double shot into a drinking glass, he slides it over to the bar. Right, that'll be 5 silver, please.
Oh, absolutely. Wolfrun, if you could please pay this kind man.
If you guys are gonna be here for a couple of days, you can always start a tab.
Oh yes, place up on Wolfrun.
No.
Yes. He definitely just
Riven?
consented
I
now.
got the tab.
No, Mavra, no. Okay, fine.
I
I'll
got
put it on my name.
Right, what is your
Riven.
name?
Riven.
Riven. Are you just like that bard Cher where you don't have a last name?
Exactly.
Strange choice. Right. Riven. And he writes down a note, and then he writes down in his book that the cost of the drink. He's like, your whole group is going to be drinking on that tab?
No, that
Sure.
tab will be by him and him alone, and he will pay it.
Okay, yes, of course. Since when am I very altruistic? No, just me.
Right, very, very good. All right, here's your drink, sir. Please enjoy your stay. Did you decide which rooms you would like to get?
Well, that's what we're deciding. Well, those two are deciding. They're our leaders, technically. So, I'm just here to drink.
I don't remember anyone appointing me leader. You all have a voice too. Any particular preference?
Well, I think it's down to Mavra whether she wants to book a room with us or want her own separate room with her sister. So, what do you think, Mavra?
How many beds are in a room? Because if the room's big enough, we can all just sleep together.
There's the 5-bedroom. We'd each get our own separate bed.
That would be fine. It's not like we're beeping together.
Oh, there you go. There's your answer, Wolford. It's fine.
All right. 5-bedroom it is, for 2 nights. How much will that run us?
The 5-bedroom with the ensuite dining area?
That's the one, yes.
Right, so that'll run you, well, how many nights are you wanting to stay? I'll cut you a deal, because I like you so much already.
Just 2, it seems.
Just 2 nights.
For now.
We'll call it an even 7 gold pieces.
Very well. I will place that in front of him.
Alright, and then it is this room right here. The ensuite dining is right here.
Okay, it's this one. Got it.
The other, like the big suite, the expensive one, is down here in this corner.
And meanwhile, Riven's just gonna down both of them.
Alrighty. Well, here's the key for it. Would you like 1 key or 2? We always keep a couple extra just in case, but 1 key or 2 for you.
We'll take 2.
Right, and he reaches behind the bar and he pulls out 2 keys. They have the room number on it. The room is 5B.
All right. I'll just hold on to both of them for now.
Very well. So, now that we have that settled, what can I get you all to drink? Or would you fancy yourselves a meal? We do make a very hearty lunch around here.
I'd like to drop my pack off first.
For sure, no.
Although,
Take your time. Would you like some drinks to go with you to your room while you unpack and get comfortable?
well, I need only set my things down. We'll be back here shortly, I'm sure.
Well, I can tell you're adventurers, and I know one thing from my days of adventuring. When I enter a town after weeks of travel, sometimes I just want to sit on my laurels and rest a while before interacting with many people. So I always offer a drink before heading to your room, just as a courtesy.
No. I thank you for the offer. I'll take it here in a minute.
I'll take a meat for the walk if you don't mind.
Very well.
I'll have one. I'll have mine with my meal. I'll get it later.
All right. Are you wanting to start a tab, miss, or will you be paying up front? Excuse me, ma'am?
Mavra just stares.
Sorry, I spaced out. What?
Will you be paying up front, or are you wanting to start a tab for that drink?
Oh, I'll start a tab, please.
Very well. What is your name?
Mavra Isilden.
Mavra Ethilden. What a beautiful name! And this must be your younger sister. Two beauties in my tavern. I can't count myself lucky enough. Alright, so, just a mead for you?
Yes. Kavra, do you want a drink?
Copper looks at you and goes, do you guys have hot chocolate? Well, for you, miss, we have anything. And he yells back and he says, can we get a hot chocolate up here for this fine young lady? After a few minutes, a very piping hot, you see the steam rising off of the wooden cup of hot chocolate, hits the bar as well, and he slides a mug over to you and says, this is our moonlit mead, a sweet mead infused with the very essence of moonlight. Slight taste of wild berries in there, perfect for taking a rest under the stars. And here, dear Kavra, is your hot chocolate. If you need any more, just let me know. And he kind of smiles. This man is very, for his size and everything, he is very well kept. Like, his teeth are bright, white, and he just seems like a friendly man. Any other drinks for you all?
Riven just downs his two drinks.
Strongest thing in the house, please.
Strongest thing in the house. I like this boy! Sorry, I must ask, how old are you?
Like, actual age? I couldn't tell you, but I can tell you that I'm much older than probably everybody sitting at this bar right now.
I don't know, I've seen my own fair share of days and nights, my boy. But if you say that you are as old as you are, then I have no problem there. So, I tell you what. How about I set you up with a very hearty helping of our Brimstone's Breath whiskey? And as he pulls out this bottle, and this bottle is like a bright red in color, and you see the logo for this tavern on here. We brew it in the basement, and let me tell you, it is the strongest thing you will ever taste. Like tasting the breath of an ancient red dragon. If only you could, right? And he pours it into the bottle, out of the bottle and into a glass. As he does, you see the glass physically starts to heat up. Like, this whiskey is hot in more ways than one. And as he does, it slowly cools and he slides it over. Will you be starting a tab with us?
Sure.
Alright, can I get a name for that tab?
It's Uzmir, and there is no last name.
Just like Cher.
Just like Cher.
Fucking stop it!
Now there's 3 shares.
What's the problem, guys? Cher, the great singer of old.
Yes, of course.
Champion of the song and dance. Cher.
Oh.
We're all familiar with the great songstress Cher. The Bard of the North.
No.
A woman and hero in her own right. If I can be honest with you all, I much prefer Cher over another very much renowned artist. who, this halfling man out of his wits, goes by Prince, but he spells it really weird.
I'm dead.
Really into purple, that guy. All right, Brimstone's Breath whiskey to you, Sir Uzmir. Here you go. Any other drinks for you all?
Oh, what the hells? Can you get me a local favorite?
A local favorite. Well, there's
Yes.
just so many. But here you go. We call this the Sylvan Elixir, and he puts a couple glasses on the bar as he begins mixing different tinctures and liquors into the two glasses, and then he puts them on top of each other and begins shaking them. And as he breaks them apart, he drops a few ice cubes in there, and there is this puff of green that comes out of it, and then you just see this greenish and kind of gold liquid in this cup, and he says, we call this the Sylvan Elixir, a refreshing blend of forest berries, herbs, and a splash of sparkling water served over ice. It is a local delicacy.
All right. How much will this one run me?
Are you paying up front, or are you starting a tab?
I will. I'll pay up front.
Pay up front. Sylvan Elixir, that would be 3 silver pieces, please.
Very well.
Alrighty, you all just come right back up here when you're ready. Get comfortable in your rooms, and if you need any room service, there is a menu in the room, so don't hesitate to come a-calling.
I just realized that my dumbass was spending platinum instead of silver on my sheet.
Jeez, all of these people are really happy with you.
Hold on. Ah, shit.
You just wasted how many platinum?
I'm just gonna
No,
say
I
this
haven't
is
spent- I haven't
just
spent
like
that
if
much.
somebody's actually accidentally been giving like $5 bills instead of dollar bills. And I'm sorry, sir, but everybody has been super happy with you.
Probably even worse. It was probably like $100 bills instead of $1.
Kavra's just been sitting here eyes wide as she asked you mere hours, like a couple hours ago, if you had money that she could buy a present with, and you're just throwing platinum on everyone you see.
Oh my god. Hold on.
That stable hand doesn't even need his job anymore.
Okay.
He's become a lord.
Hold the fuck up. How much platinum was I given, like, last session? Everyone was given, like, the same amount.
Barbara,
How much
do you
was
have
that?
Everybody got 57 platinum pieces.
Okay. Oh my god, my...
That's
No wonder he
great.
gets-
Fuck, how much silver have I spent? Oh no.
I hope you're keeping track of it, because I wasn't.
I
know you
It
just spent
was-
3.
It was 7 at the gate crossing, and it was 14 for the stabling.
21
And now
silver.
the drink.
Okay.
And now
Plus
drink.
21.
I
26.
Wolfram looks into his coin pouch and quickly starts racing around looking for all the people he's paid. No, I'm kidding. You're good. You gave them silver, not platinum.
Yes,
would've been funny.
yes, I did. Oh, God.
Imagine if you didn't notice. At the end, it's just like, oh my god.
Oh. Okay, that's fixed.
So what was this about? Not drinking? It's too early, Wolfram.
I am highly susceptible to peer pressure as I sample this drink.
It is delicious. Like, as far as alcoholic beverages go, you're used to much dingier taverns where it's like mead and grog and like the occasional decent whiskey. This is like a dance on the palate. Like, there's the flavors intermingling, inside this drink just kind of bring like this warmth and sense of like happiness as you drink it.
Oh, that is excellent.
Be careful. There is a lot of alcohol in that. I know it tastes like juice, but that is mostly alcohol.
Well, now you're getting drunk, Wolfram.
It's
Riven,
only one.
Riven,
I'll be fine.
Uzmir,
how much money do you have?
let's see if I look at my coin purse real quick. I have about, give or take, around 25 gold, of course.
You want to have a friendly wager?
A friendly wager.
Yep.
About what exactly?
Drinking, of course. We're in a bar.
Oh, so you put down 25 gold, and I'll put down my 25 gold.
And I bet I can outdrink you.
Well then, my good sir, I would never say no to a drinking competition.
As a reminder,
Uzmir's
Are
sliding
you-
over the side.
by you being in proximity of me, you do have a +3 to all saving throws. So I'll just
That's a ribbons right there.
I mean,
Dang
I'll get in close to watch.
You guys have just completely given up on putting your things away. Got it.
Yeah. Peer pressure. And poor Mavra, she has to watch all these dummies.
The Dragonborn walks over and goes, "It's so nice to see new faces around here. What can I get you all? What is this? I hear of a drinking competition, and can I get in?"
Oh yeah, you can feel free to join.
Well, you know, they always say, 1 for you, 3 for me.
So the wager so far is that it's 25 gold pieces buy-in, and the last person standing takes all of it.
I'll tell you what, I could take you up on that after my shift, but for now, I'm happy to delight in watching you two go at it. So, what will we be drinking?
Well, Uzmir, the strongest?
The strongest poison in the house.
Yeah. That's more like it.
Very well.
This is gonna end disastrously.
We haven't even dropped our stuff off at the room.
Uzmir doesn't exactly carry a lot.
Alrighty. So, as he starts pulling out the Brimstone's Breath whiskey bottle and pours a shot for each of you, you guys see again this deep amber whiskey, the smoky aroma reminiscent of burning embers. Uzmir, as you're familiar with, a very fiery kick and a lingering warmth. This drink is a favorite among seasoned adventurers. So, as you both throw down a shot, I need Constitution saving throws.
I'm immune to poison.
So I need a Constitution saving throw from Riven.
It's a +3
Yeah, +3, yay.
in addition
So,
to, you know, whatever else.
Yeah, which isn't good.
Alrighty, 4. So, as you take...
Well, 7. 7, technically, 7.
Yeah,
Because
7.
+3 for the
It doesn't matter. As this drink goes down your throat, you feel this fiery kick, and it is strong, and this intense heat just takes over you. You borderline breathe fire for a moment as the fumes kind of start to like force themselves out of your body with a burp, and then the nearby fire from the fireplace letting off embers ignites the fumes. You do take 2 points of fire damage.
Oh, just me, Sag. I was gonna try to put up the fireplace.
You are how do I phrase this? You are tore out the frame. Between your previous drink and this one, you are pretty much shit-faced, my guy.
Nice.
You have disadvantage on all charisma-based checks for the next hour, as well as dexterity-based checks for the next hour.
So hopefully no fireballs, otherwise Ruben's dead.
Well, friend.
Hmm?
You know you're going to have to carry him to the room, right?
I'm aware.
Don't tell me it's already over! That was the quickest drinking battle I've ever seen! You, man in the armor!
Wait.
You, man in the armor, you're up next! Get up here!
Oh no. The pink lights are everywhere.
That's... Can I... Fine.
That's what I thought. That's a good boy there. And he slams 2 more shots of whiskey on the bar.
Peer pressure.
Let's make this interesting. Can I have another? I'll take both at once.
Most definitely you can. And so he pours a 3rd shot and puts it on the bar.
I'm leading you and sitting you on the stool beside me, in between me and
Oh.
Elra.
I am falling. This is
Kavra is just watching in wonder and awe while she's sipping on hot cocoa. All right, Uzmir and Wolfram, are you guys downing your shots?
Yep.
Yep.
I need Constitution saving throws.
I am glad I took the feat that I did. Natural 20.
Oh, hey,
29.
I also have to say, all of you on the top of your sheets, Roll20 was updated, so you all have a bunch of purple buttons at the top of your sheet, so you can toggle advantage and disadvantage. Also, you can toggle whether you want to whisper rolls to me or show them to everybody, that kind of stuff.
I noticed. It's nice.
So,
I'm gonna do this just because I think it's fun. But this doesn't actually have any effect, so...
you also whispered that to me.
I know, I did it on purpose.
Oh, okay,
because
cool.
God damn, Wolfriend.
I'm immune to poison still. Like, the drinking game is set in my favor.
Oh yeah, it's rigged.
Oh, yeah.
as soon as Sin said like he was a slime, I was like, yeah, it's rigged.
As you guys take the shots, first of all, Wolfriend, the drink that you had before, the Sylvan Elixir, was a beautiful dance of flavors on your tongue. This brings you warmth in a much different way. There is a nice kick to it. It's a good hearty whiskey, and it's full of flavor. And as you down it, it just coats your tongue, and as it moves through you, you just have this feeling of like physical warmth run through your body. But you're still good.
Oh. That's wonderful for a cold winter's day.
You're damn right it is. That's why it's so popular.
Do I still have another shot that I need to take?
He lines up 2 more shots. 2,
Natural 1.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Come join Riven Wolfriend in the
So-
drunk side.
I need another Constitution save from Wolfriend.
Yahoo! 24.
24.
Boo.
goes down just as smooth. Wolfram, you could drink this all day. Like, it is good.
Please drink it all day.
Still holding in there, Wolfriend?
Oh, yes.
Awesome. Not very many people are usually able to go toe to toe with me.
Well, hardly my first drinking competition, I'll tell you. And I've got another one.
Yep, he's already lined up 2 more shots.
Down it goes.
And I look over at the Dragonborn and I was like, if this goes south, I would like to pay somebody here to help me carry him to the room because I'm not. And I don't think you want him drinking at the bar. Or sleeping at the bar, I mean.
Right, of course. We can handle that in-house. Don't you worry none about it. Now drink!
Oh ye of little faith.
Fuck, dude. Also, you should be rolling with advantage, so you should toggle your advantage, because you have advantage on these.
Wait, I do?
I thought you got... Oh, no, you just got proficiency.
No, yeah.
advantage.
Resilient just
Yep.
gives me proficiency.
Yep, nope, you're right.
So, these are all at +9.
Yeah. So, down another shot. It goes down. You're feeling fine. You're feeling fresh. No sweat. 2 more shots are already lined up.
Or long, we're gonna have to up the ante and go with bottles.
I still need to be mostly lucid today, I think. If it's important, I've got magics.
I do want to point out, it is 12:30 in the afternoon.
That is true.
Which Wolfriend mentioned this to Riven.
I did. Anyways.
You've also just taken 16. You're still good, Wolfrin. You're still good. I do want to point out you also have already ordered. That would be, not counting Uzmir's first one that he put on his tab. So just in this drinking game, you guys are 11 shots in of the most expensive drink they have here.
Yep. Lumania Platinum.
How much did they cost a piece?
Each shot is 2 gold pieces.
Oh,
So
yeah,
now-
we still good. Keep it going.
All right.
I...
2 more shots land on the table.
Come on, Wolfman.
Come on, boys. We make this stuff in-house. We could go all night.
Right, but... Hold on, how much have I spent already? How much?
Dip it up. Don't worry about it. We're having a game here.
20. You're still fucking good. These are going down easy peasy. You're starting to think maybe Riven's kind of a bitch.
Pretty much.
I'm gonna set down a platinum piece on the counter. Start now bringing bottles, please.
All right. Very well. You want to start getting bottles?
Bottles.
All right. Are you wanting to put that on a tab?
I set the platinum piece down on the counter.
Right, I get that. A platinum piece is only 10 gold pieces.
Oh, well. I forgot. I thought it was more. How much is the bottle?
For a full bottle of this here whiskey, it'll only cost you 70 gold pieces.
Alright. So I put 14 platinum pieces down on the table.
Right, 2 bottles of. He gets below the bar and he puts 2 unopened bottles of the Brimstone Breath whiskey. 1 in front of each of you.
I like grab the bottle and pop the top, and I just like cheers to Wolverine and just start drinking the entire bottle.
Oh. Hells below receive me well. And I do the same.
Okay, Wolverine, I need you to make a Constitution save with disadvantage.
Oh.
Yep, it's a bottle.
You're chugging a whole bottle, my guy.
That's an 11.
Wolfrind, the last drop leaves the bottle, and Wolfrind hits the ground. The bottle scatters across the bar floor. Wolfrind, you are shit-faced.
Worse than
At 12:33 in the afternoon.
So
yeah, we're not
get up,
going.
I set my bottle down and I get up and retrieve his bottle from across the floor, set it back on the counter, kind of like wipe up the remnants that probably spilt.
Mm-hmm.
And I reach down and grab his coin purse, and I grab it out and I pull out the 25 gold pieces and put it back. And I set them on the bar.
Right, thank you kindly.
That'll cover the 22 shots before this,
Would have been 5, 10,
or 11 shots before that. I meant.
13 shots before that.
Okay, and I set my 25 gold pieces down on the bar, and that's just for allowing me to have this kind of fun here.
Right, thank you kindly. You need help taking him to his room?
Yes, please.
No, hold on. And I will, can I use 5 points of lay on hands to end an effect on myself?
Are you trying to end the poison effect of being drunk on yourself?
Yes.
Yep, you sure as fuck can.
He accidentally touches.
I will do so.
Yeah, as you
Accidentally touching me.
as you pump all these lay on hands into yourself, Uzmir, as you're trying to grab him off the floor, you see he goes from this cold sweat and kind of disorientation to fully like aware of his surroundings.
That's
Oh.
fun.
Uzmir, it is barely past noon.
Rims?
I
can drink all day.
You can. You have. You're.
I could outdrink anybody in this bar.
You're a special case. You're.
I've
We'll
lived
talk
in a-
later.
I've lived in a bar for the past how many years? You think I can't drink?
That's. Not. That's. We'll talk later.
Hey, you two, quiet
I'm
it
going
down.
to,
Why are you yelling? My forehead. Oh.
I'm going to. I'm going to go to the room.
Right.
Just like drop off my stuff.
Well, thank you very much for the fun show. I appreciate it. Can I help you with anything else, sir?
Do you have anything that my friend over there could drink that would sober him up a bit?
I mean, I could throw something together, but I can't promise he won't vomit.
I don't think either one of us want that at the bar.
No, but I could make it for you, and then you could take him over to the bathrooms there down the hall and just straight up to the back of the building.
If he gets belligerent, can you just like knock him out or something?
I'm sorry, we're not allowed to hit customers after an incident that happened 3 months ago.
Would I?
Okay.
Would I be coming back at this point?
Yeah, it doesn't take you long to get to the room and set your stuff down.
Right. Riven, how you doing?
Oh, so good. Like, there's stars and everything all the way up there. Mavra's gorgeous right here. And see everything over there. Look, there's even little dancing elves over there.
Oh, no. Okay, big guy, let's go to bed. Come on.
Do we need Riven lucid right now?
I think we just need him in bed or fed.
You're
Both.
drunk. I am incredibly alert.
Come
I've never been
I-
so clear.
I can fix this right now.
I think he would probably be more upset if we sobered him up and then he would drink more, so...
Look, you can drink more later, alright?
Wait, there's more
He would-
drinks.
Later.
Come on. Bed. Bedtime. Let's go. Bedtime now. No, this way. I'm grabbing him by his arm and leading him to
They're
the bedroom.
elves. Oh, ow, ow.
Oh
that's
my god.
I'm an elf. Come on.
That-
Bed.
that's my
Come
that's
on.
my ear. Ow. He said you're grabbing his arm, but he thinks it's his ear.
Come on.
And there we go. Help! I'm being kidnapped by a beautiful woman.
Now, that's the first time I've heard anyone complain about that.
Notice how
Wolfram
no one's
just
helping you,
shrugged.
Riven. Let's go. Wolfred, please watch Cobra.
Well, no, Cabra gets.
Cover's just chuckling in her hot cocoa.
Okay, let's speed this up. I'm tired of walking down the hallway.
And he just goes into the.
No, come on. Come on.
Nothing like a drink and a show.
Alright, let's put you at the back. Way back here.
Wow, the back.
There we go.
And, motherfucker, that's my bed.
Yeah, you see
I know-
Wolfram's stuff sitting beside the bed.
Yeah.
Like leaning
yeah, I
on
put
it?
my stuff beside that bed.
And Riven's
It's
just
okay.
drooling.
I'm putting
Drooling
him.
her feet.
I'm putting him in
I
the bed
requested
that is the
vegetation.
furthest away from the door. Just for now.
Yep, it's Riven's bed now.
Okay. Because I can sit on this one, on the foot of this one, and watch him. And that will
Watch
have
him
to
snore.
do until they all come to bed.
Yeah, we wasted the entire day just drinking.
Hold
We're gonna go
on.
shopping. No,
Not quite.
It was like 5 minutes.
We were in town for
Yeah,
How
you guys got to town at 11:30, found an inn at 12:20, and you're belligerently drunk at 12:40.
So how long is Riven gonna be drunk again?
An hour before
Okay.
before you start becoming coherent and everything.
So, barkeep.
Right.
They're a decent magic shop in town.
I mean, we do have a few Aether engineers here in town, people who work with Aether stones and can weave those sort of magics and imbue items like that. I can't tell you it's going to be cheap, but I can tell you they're great craftsmen.
What would be the best one, in your opinion?
Well, in my opinion, you can't go wrong with
Old Man Venderbot.
this is the issue here. Is Old Man Venderbot working over in Melja has kind of an extreme aptitude for things going wrong. So I would not suggest to buy items from Mr. Venderbot. His daughter is lovely, believe me. But if you're gonna buy anything from anyone, I would say buy them from Scallon Ross. He's down on Maple Street. He's got his own little shop set up there. Makes everything in-house. Everything is 100% what it actually says it is. You don't have to have an issue with having some sort of, magic sword, but as a byproduct, it makes fucking freshly grown celery every time you swing it.
Interesting. I appreciate the information. And this evening we'll try to have another show.
I'm gonna wave Uzmir over. Uzmir, come here a second.
Yes, Wolfrin?
Kavra, you had something you wanted to do with this evening, yes?
Yes, if possible, I'd like to go and buy something for Mavra. It's her birthday tomorrow.
Yes. Well, I just got directions to the magic shop, so
I don't have any money, so I'll have to borrow some. I don't want to spend too much. Just something that maybe like a bracelet or a necklace or something.
nothing to worry about. I've got you covered, covered.
Sounded like a lovely idea, so I thought, since those two seem to be currently indisposed, I figured now would be a great time to go out and do some shopping on our own.
We could let the barkeeps know that if they see Mavra back out and about, to tell her that we've gone shopping, so...
Oh, well, I was going to go and pop my head in and tell her right quick.
She'll insist to come with Kavra. It's best that we leave her to Riven.
No.
We don't want her getting the idea that we're going to buy gifts. She knows tomorrow's her birthday. She'll know that we're trying to slip away to do it. It's best to surprise.
All right. If you think that best. Let's go find something nice, shall we?
Hey, Keep, if you see the elf or the drunk one back out and about, can you let him know that we've gone shopping?
Of course I can. Please have a nice time. We'll be here when you get back.
Much appreciated. I'm going to go ahead and put 10 gold pieces on the counter.
Much appreciated.
And if you can, maybe take them a little bit of food. And you could throw the food on my tab. This is just a tip to deliver.
Right, will do. No problem. Have a wonderful time exploring the city. Make sure you bundle up. It's mighty cold out there.
Shall we?
We shall.
I'm leaving Mavra behind.
Well, I'm guessing that it will take more than an hour for them to do their shopping, I imagine.
Probably, yeah.
And I guess, just as we're walking out, I'll say to Uzmir, kills me a little to waste spirits like that and go ahead and cleanse the fun part. But I swear, there is something about you. Somehow, you are cheating. By just what you are. I swear it.
Maybe one day I'll let you in on the secret.
One day.
Alrighty.
Before they do the shopping, could Riva and Mavra decide what they're doing in between,
Yeah.
since it's gonna take? Okay.
Oh, definitely.
I'm guessing Riven can just wake up now, since an hour has passed and he won't be drunk.
Yep.
My head. What happened? Wait, whose bed is this? Oh, you're Mavra. Okay. Oof, I was getting worried there. Did something bad happen? No, that's Pat. No. Riven fell asleep on Pat's bed.
Mavra, are you there?
Mavra.
Sorry, I had to pee pee. What's up?
Riven woke up and he's asking like, where is he? Where's everyone?
Oh. I don't know everybody went. I'm assuming they probably headed out without us.
What? But why? I was only asleep for a day. Oh wait, was I asleep for a day?
Like an hour and a half.
Okay, I thought I slept for the entire day.
I
Okay.
wanted to eat, but I ended up having to babysit you.
Well, I appreciate it. The headaches are always the
know-
worst after drinking.
It's okay. It was
It's
nice to
okay.
see everyone have fun. But I'm starving, so
Oh, yeah, we should probably. Well, you could. Well, let's go get something to eat, and then we can do. Well, I was gonna get some armor made.
we'll just go shopping on our own then, and we'll reconvene for dinner, I suppose.
All right. Well, what happens if they went off on their little drinking binge?
That would be you. They don't really do that, especially not when they're having to watch my baby sister.
You trust them to watch your baby sister?
I definitely trust Uzmir, and I trust Wolfrin to do the right thing.
Not the best thing, but the right thing. Okay. Well, hopefully they just stay away from the alcohol for a bit, just like me.
Yeah, we should get some food in you.
Oh, excuse me, madam.
Oh, excuse me.
As Riven just watches him go by, is there anything like strange about him?
I'm clutching my coin purse.
Riven, roll a perception check.
Not again, not the Veth'Arden again. This is like the third time it's gonna get. Okay, where is it?
There is something vaguely familiar about that man, some of his features. You recognize him from somewhere.
Do you know him, Muffer? Yeah, he's whispering. Because he looks familiar.
No, but I don't trust anybody that casually bumps into me in a big city.
See, now, half of me wants me to follow him, but the other half of me is like, nah, this is gonna be a trap or something.
A trap? What would be a trap for?
I don't know, perhaps they want us to follow him.
Well, we should go check our room just to be safe.
Yeah, let's go up there. As Riven's gonna try and go up there to the room.
Everything seems to be in order.
Is like the door, like everything is locked and, well, not locked, but
Yep.
closed.
Yep.
Yeah, everything is closed up and everything.
Yeah.
Riven, something
Before we leave.
something is bothering you about how familiar that man was.
Riven, right?
Yeah.
Riven's just gonna try and think really hard about like where he last, if he could just put a face to a name.
Sure. I will say roll an insight check.
Ooh, Wolfram's favorite roll.
11. You swear you've seen him before. Just can't quite place him. Like, his facial features are off from what you remember, but you swear you've seen this man before.
It just keeps bugging me, Marvel. It's like, it's right there. The name is right there, but I just can't. It's someone I should know.
And
Sometimes I hate my brain. Well,
Maybe we'll see him later in the tavern, because I went and poke my head out. The hallway is empty.
that is true. Well, I'm sure he won't do anything nefarious. Let's go and.
Alright, well, I'm going to
See
lock
where
the door. The others are just going to have to wait for us in the tavern.
You guys have two
did Wolfram
keys.
Did Wolfram give the keys?
I assume
Yeah, I
Wolfram would
would've-
have
You
given
gave
one
me
of the keys.
when I
Yes,
was taking
I
Riven
would've-
back in.
I would have left one with Mavra.
Right.
Okay. Good.
So as you guys head off, where are you guys going in town?
Unless Mavra needs to go, so which will be our first destination, you think?
I think a general store to buy rations and things and stock up on essentials would be the fastest thing if you want to shop for armor.
Alright, then general store and then the armor. And hopefully it's not a creepy guy like the one that Shiro took us to that one time.
Yeah, I don't need to get in that much trouble again.
Trouble. Yeah, so. I'm guessing the bartender will see them and tell them about the group.
Okay.
They'll figure out the door's locked and then wait for us in the tavern if they get back before we do.
Alright then, but I don't see them around, so I guess they did look good at us.
It's alright, we're all adults, we'll be fine.
You know, the more you say we'll be fine, the less assurance I get from that. The more times we said, it'll be fine, Riven, everything's perfect. Then a fireball comes and we all get burnt. Though that is our charm, I guess.
Okay. So, the other three, Uzmir, Wolfriend, and Kavra, make your way through town. Are you guys going straight to the storefront of Scale and Ross on Maple Street?
I would be heading in that direction, unless Wolfrin's seen something along the way he wanted to stop and look at.
I mean, what do I see along the way?
There's a lot. So the city is massive. The streets though are very wide, unlike some of the other cities that you've been in here in the Kingdom of Belgia, as well as the Theocracy. The Theocracy streets are very narrow and bunch people together. These streets are 40, 50 feet wide in some places, and people are just wading through each other still. So there's many shops. There's also like food carts and there's like street performers, people playing instruments on the street. It's just an amalgamation of like the way a large city would be in like peak part of the day.
Well, a couple places I might want to circle back around to eventually, but we have our priorities. Let's get something for Mavra first.
So, as you guys are walking around, kind of looking, you see Kavra kind of like veering off a little bit as she starts like heading towards what looks like this food cart stand where they have this massive hunk of meat on this large like metal rod that is slowly spinning, and the food cart owner is this very, very like ruggedly dressed halfling man as he's just carving off pieces of meat and throwing them onto these flatbreads and serving them out. And Kavra kind of looks back at you guys and she says, "Is it okay if we get something to eat?"
Oh, yes, of realize now we didn't get meals back at the inn, did we?
No. That's okay.
It's fine.
Oh, you could get some food.
So she goes up to the man and she kind of looks at you guys. She says, Can I have one of those, please?" The man looks down on her, like, "Of course, as long as it's okay with your father's that."
Just cock an eyebrow at Uzmir.
This one's all on you, dude. You're the dad.
I'm cackling. Full blood elvish girl, human father.
Hey, people adopt. What? So he hands her one of these wraps, and she takes a bite, and you see that she has a little bit of sauce on her face, but she has the biggest like grin on her face ever. "Any for you two?"
Oh, yes,
I'm
please.
Fine now, thanks.
All right, that'll be 3 copper apiece.
All right, 6 total then.
Yes, sir. Think of like how well humanity here is doing that this man doesn't just think you guys kidnapped this young girl.
I mean, I don't know. We're just kind of walking together, like.
So,
I don't know.
We did kidnap her.
you guys did kind of kidnap her.
Well then, shall we keep it moving?
Yes, of course.
Alright.
As you guys weave through, eating your food, kind of enjoying the street performances. This is the first time Kavra's been like consistently smiling since you guys started this journey. And tucked away on this small, like much smaller than the streets you guys have been going down, the small quaint cobblestone street, you see a small sign that Kavra is staring at called Starlight Adornments. This little jewelry store that has this like very enchanting window display of sparkling jewelry of all colors, gems. The exterior is adorned with delicate small fairy lights, casting this warm glow that kind of highlights the designs within. And the shop is small, but very well decorated from what you can see from the outside. The glass display cases kind of dazzling with the fairy light among them. Just an array of rings, necklaces, bracelets, and other exquisite pieces. Can we look in this store?
Well, absolutely.
Kavra,
Like a lovely place.
Kavra runs in, and as you two follow her, upon entering, the air smells of lavender and kind of creates a calming atmosphere. The walls are adorned with framed sketches and quotes, reflecting a very eclectic taste. And the display cases are arranged almost like treasure chests, each piece carefully placed to catch the light in the room and showcase its unique beauty. You see a young woman in her mid-20s, just dark cascading curly hair, framing a face adorned with just a constellation of tiny shimmering freckles. And her attire is very whimsical. Layered skirts, she has a flowing blouse, and she's wearing an assortment of antique jewelry. Hello, welcome to my beautiful store, Starlight Adornments. I am Seraphina. How can I help you, young lady? And are these your parents or?
Not quite.
I
We're-
guess I'm technically closer to her brother. Anyways, Wolfriend, and I'm gonna hand Wolfriend 10 platinum pieces. I'm
Oh.
kind of in a hurry. Catch up with me at the magic shop, and I'm going to skedaddle.
Very well. All right, Kavra, you and me.
There. All right. I just want to look around a bit. I'm looking for a present for my sister. And Seraphina goes, "That is wonderful. Well, just look around if you need any help. Don't hesitate to ask. And you, sir, are you looking for anything for your other child or wife or what?
Not, no. Her sister is my friend. I'm here looking for the same thing.
Very well then. And Cabra begins kind of like racing around the room. Not at like great speed, but her attention is drawn in so many different directions. And after a little while, she finally stops at one of the cases, and you see her just staring into this case.
So, what have we here?
You walk over and you see this delicate silver chain adorned with this crescent moon pendant, cradling a luminescent purple opal that seems to capture the light from the room and almost mimic the moon itself. I think Mavra would really like that.
I think this fits her perfectly. You would know better the, what's the phrase I'm looking for? You know girls better than I do.
Yeah, but recently you've spent more time with Mavra than I have in recent times.
I suppose. She's a friend. Though I can't say I know much about her taste in jewelry.
Right. And Seraphina comes over and says, the Moonlit Serenade. What a lovely piece. I had so much fun making it. Is this what you would like to purchase?
Potentially. How much will it run us?
It does cost 130 gold pieces. It's not a cheap piece by any means. But it is beautiful and would look beautiful on any woman's neck, let alone your sister, or your friend, or whatever your complicated relationship is. But I'm not here to judge, just to sell you jewelry.
She's a party member, I suppose. We've been adventuring together for a little while now.
Right, we're all adventurous at certain points in our lives. And polyamory isn't out of the question for many people here. So,
Kavra? Is this the one you want?
yeah. Hey, Wolfriend,
Yes?
what does polyamory mean?
You should ask your sister.
Oh no.
Well,
Okay. but yeah,
he can explain it better than I.
You seem very flustered right now, Wolfriend. I've never seen you this flustered. You're usually very stoic and kind of determined, but this is just another side of you.
I tell no one of this, but I am woefully inept when it comes to matters of romance. Always have been.
Okay, well, that's nothing to be ashamed of. I mean, I'm not. I've never had a romantic relationship with anybody.
You're young. It's It's fine.
Question: how old is Wolfriend?
Yeah, I think Katja is older than
Hold on,
Wolfriend.
let me...
Emotionally,
Well, I mean-
Wolfred would be older than Kavra would be.
Because Kavra is 50.
He is 28.
Yeah, but elves age at a slower pace and therefore mature at a slower pace. So she is if she were a
Just
human,
the irony.
right? But if she were a human, she'd be like a 12 or 13-year-old human.
Just the irony there. So funny.
But yeah, if it's not too expensive, I'd like to get this necklace for Mavra.
130? For Mavra? Of course.
Very well.
I will hand over 13 platinum pieces.
She takes them and she begins to pull the necklace out. And she pulls you over to the counter to pay, and Kavra's still looking through jewelry. And she goes, "Aren't you gonna buy her anything?"
That's... I'll be back. And I'll
Like,
go over to Kavra, just, see what she's looking at.
Currently, she is looking at this what looks like a I have a whole list of jewelry that's here. What looks like a locket with this almost like wheel cog kind of design that as it all comes together, it looks like a miniature scene of the moon and stars visible through a small, like crystal clear window. This window that's made out of some sort of very light emerald or opal. And she's kind of just looking at it.
Kavra?
Yeah, is it time to go?
Not quite. Seeing anything else you like?
I mean, there's a lot of stuff that I like, but we already spent so much money. We should just go back, and then we can have dinner, and we can give the necklace to my sister, and then maybe we can see her smile.
Well, you know what else would make her smile? Seeing you happy as well. You've been through a lot the past little while. You deserve something nice too, I believe. So?
Well, I like this locket, but and then she pulls you over to this other jewelry case, and as you look in, you see she's pointing at this anklet, and it's adorned with these little miniature willow trees, and at the end of each branch where the leaves kind of adorn it are these light blue sapphires that kind of shimmer with the light. You're like, but I really like this one. It reminds me of our home. We used to live in a tree like this, and that was before everything was burned down, though. But it reminds me of my mom and my dad and Mavra when we were all together before Mavra left. But I think it's really nice.
It looks lovely. And I'll poke my head up looking for the shopkeep.
Yep, and as she sees you make eye contact, she comes over. She's like, are you looking at the willow anklet?
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty, that'll be, we'll say 70 gold pieces. It's a pretty hefty discount, but it's for a good reason.
Wolfram just sort of nods. All right. It reminds you of home. That's truly a lovely thing. We'll take it. 70, you said?
Yes.
All right. I will purchase the anklet as well.
Alright, so she puts them in their own, like, jewelry boxes, and do you want these wrapped or just as is?
Oh, the anklet. Kavra, do you wish to wear it now, or?
I'll wait until Mavra opens her present, and then I'll show her it.
All right. We'll take them both wrapped then.
Very well. And she disappears into the back for about 5-10 minutes, and as she comes out, she has these two nicely wrapped pieces of jewelry. She hands them over and says, "Please come back anytime. And next time, you can bring your whole party." And she kind of like winks at you.
Wolfram just sort of sighs and smiles a bit. It's truly a lovely place. Thank you so much. And then I guess we leave.
Okay, so as you guys head out of the store, we'll move over to Uzmir. Uzmir, as you are shifting through the streets looking for Maple Street, you do find it. So, and or you eventually find the sign for Scalen Ross's shop, the Aether Craft Forges.
Hey.
And let's see here, let me pull up the inventory for the shop. Okay. So, nestled within the very heart of the shopping district, you find the Aethercraft Forges. This establishment, the exterior is adorned with intricate, like, etheric runes that softly glow, hinting at what is held within. You can smell the fire and heated metal coming from the interior as well. And then, as a being who is very in tune with Aether, you can like feel the Aether lingering in the air around here. Upon entering, you are greeted by sounds of hammering and the gentle hum of Aether stones as this place is filled with items that Scalen has created himself. And the interior is very spacious, though well organized, as displays showcase a myriad of Aether-infused items. each exuding its own unique aura. Gleaming aether stones embedded in all the items across this room, and some of them glowing, casting a warm, inviting glow. You see this middle-aged man in their salt and pepper beard and very lively blue eyes as he's hammering on an anvil. Scalen Ross, the proprietor and very heartbeat of this forge. He's dressed in very practical, kind of a mixture of what looks like wizard's garb, but also blacksmith's leathers, and he is very like just focused on what he is doing right now. But there's this air of confidence as with each hammer strike, just this assuredness in this man. So, what are you doing?
Does anybody seem like free that works there? Or seem fairly busy?
So the people in the shop right now are people who are browsing, and they all seem like just like you. They're here to shop. It seems like Scalen's the only person here running the shop.
Right, so I'm gonna kind of slink over by him, kind of wait until he notices me. Get excuse me, sir.
Oh, hey. Sorry about that. I get into my work and I just... Holy shit, there's a lot of people in here. I'm gonna have to take stock to make sure nothing was stolen. I've just been... And you see on the forge this, what looks to be some sort of axe head that he is currently hammering out, and there's an aether crux just in the center bridge where the haft of the handle of the axe would go, where an aether stone would fit perfectly. It says, sorry about that. What can I do for you? Are you looking for anything specific? If you're looking for something custom, I do have a back order, so it could take some time, but I'm happy to help you with anything I might already have in stock.
No, there is a couple of things that I come in search of. First off, I'm looking for something that would either help against a cursed item or help with mental fortitude to protect against a cursed item.
That's a tough one. How much do you know about aether and magic, my boy?
I know a fair amount, but figure there would be something to at least, I guess, clear the mind, possibly.
So there are items that can, if forged correctly and created correctly, could protect the mind, create a barrier so people could not look within. Though if the said cursed item is already attached, it could cause some issues there. As far as removing a cursed item from an individual, that's more of a clerical process, much more holy magic involved in that. But as for what I have here in the shop, I do have a circlet of mind shielding, though I'm not sure if that's going to do what you're wanting it to do. It does protect a person's mind from mental effects, but as I said, if it's a cursed item that is already affecting the individual, I cannot promise that it would prevent the curse, if that makes sense.
No, I understand. And then on top of that, this is another strange request, but would you happen to have a lead box?
A lead box?
A friend of mine said that a curse item held within a lead box would keep the curse from creeping out, I guess to say.
I don't have a lead box, though I could make one.
You said custom items are a bit out.
Yes, it would. I could get it done, by what is today? Today's the 2nd. He picks up a journal and starts flipping through it. Let's see. I could have it done by the 6th if you'll still be around.
I'm afraid I'll only be in town for 2 nights.
Well, I could create it and mail it somewhere if you have an address you'd want it mailed to.
No, I'm afraid that this just won't work. No, I'm afraid that I'm gonna have to pass on that.
Right. But is there anything else that you might be looking for? And I mean, I have many an item, so like whatever I have on hand, easily.
The only other things that I am currently looking for is one I heard that was already sold across the country. A pair of boots that could possibly make me faster, or something that could make me stronger. Or a new axe, and I kind of like lean over to kind of show him the one that's on my back. But it's usually rough to find an axe much better than the one I carry.
I mean, it's a magnificent piece. Do you know who made it, or?
I am not sure who made it.
Well, it's beautiful nonetheless. Though let's see what I have for axes, and he starts walking through the shop.
Great axes. Oh, or a glaive.
Or a glaive. That opens up the options a little bit. Alrighty. So what I have here is I have I have the Thunder Forge axe that I've made here, and he pulls out this axe, and you see this kind of whitish tinted aether stone embedded in the head of the axe. But the axe itself is very beautiful in and of itself. And along with that one aether stone, there's smaller aether stones that are embedded slightly back from the actual blade of the axe. But it is crackling with energy. When this axe is swung and hits a creature, it does gather electrical forces and has also a very thunderous impact. So for in-game terms, this axe does an additional 1d6 lightning damage, and then has a chance to knock an enemy back 10 feet. The next one is this one right here, and you see this black steel blade, and it's a double-bladed axe. And as he looks at it, he says, "I call this the Void Reaper." It sounds more menacing than it is, but let's just say it can hit things without it having to be around those things, if that makes sense. So once per round, you can strike with this axe, and it will tear through the fabric of space, and can hit a creature up to 60 feet away.
Damn.
Yep.
Is it a great axe or just a regular axe?
It's a great axe.
Nice.
Other than that, it is a +2 axe, so it has +2 to attack and damage rolls. But yeah, once per turn, it just can hit someone 60 feet away. That's all I got for axes, but you said that you were looking for maybe a halberd?
Glaive?
A glaive.
Glaive.
So, for glaives, let's see. Glaive. Looks like I have one glaive in stock as he's looking through his notebook. And as he moves through, he... I'm scrolling through a magic item archive of magic items I've made. The only glaive I have in stock is the Shadow Strike glaive. Though this glaive is of large size, it is aimed with stealth in mind. So it allows the user to blend shadows with themselves, and they can blend seamlessly with darkness. Also, when you activate the main ability of this glaive, you become invisible for 1d4 rounds. And you see the hilt of this glaive is adorned with a multitude of grayish black aether stones. For terms of this weapon, it does require attunement, but it gives you advantage on stealth checks in dim light and darkness. And then it has 6 charges, and it recharges 1d4 plus 1 every dusk. And you can expend a charge to turn invisible for 1d4 rounds.
When it comes to those items, I'd definitely be interested in the Void Axe.
For sure. We gotta do whatever we gotta do to get that axe in your hands before you leave here today. So, are you wanting to trade in your old axe? Because that could always reduce the price of the Void Axe. Or are you wanting to just buy it outright, no trade-in?
What would it be to buy it outright?
The Void Reaper is going to run 500 gold pieces.
Okay.
Outright. So, if you're wanting to shell out that, happy to put it in your hands today. We can even gift wrap it too if you need to.
There would be no need to gift wrap it, but I will take the axe.
Alrighty.
50 platinum pieces.
Yep.
Right?
So you hand over the 50 platinum. He gives you the Void Reaper, and I will send you the specs for the Void Reaper.
And with that, do you have anything that could make me go fast?
I do not. I mainly specialize in weapons and armor. I could make you something. Actually, no, wait. I might have something for you. Do you wear armor? Like, do you wear like heavier armor or lighter armor? What is your preference? I see you're wearing leathers right now, it looks like.
No. I'm pretty sure it's medium.
Very well. So
But I'm very, very attached to my armor.
For sure. I completely understand. So let's see. I know I have these somewhere, and he goes into the back room. You have this item. Let's see.
I think it might be light armor. I'm not sure. I'd have to go. No, it's medium. It wants to be Sonic the Hedgehog. I would figure that Pat should not be too far behind me.
Oh,
Wait, yeah. Didn't Mavra and Riven head out of the tavern too?
Yep.
Yeah, so Wolfren shouldn't be too far behind me, I'd assume.
probably not at this point. You did say to meet up at the magic shop, and I should know where that is.
Yeah, you know it's on Maple Street. Where is this fucking item?
I'm just trying to get other people back included in because I feel like I've been taking the times. This time on the Uzmir Shopping Network.
Hey, shopping episodes are a whole thing. Just like beach episodes. You guys will have one of those eventually too. He eventually comes out with this pair of boots. So let's see.
The boots of the boots of methamphetamines.
Yeah. Needing my physical description tab. So you see these sleek midnight black leather boots adorned with subtle pulsating veins of radiant blue light that come up to these 2 aether stones, one in each boot, and tiny runes that weave along the sides. They illuminate briefly with crackling energy as he sets them down on the bar. You see that the soles are reinforced with what looks like some sort of infused metal kind of blend. He says, "These are the boots of lightning speed. I crafted these a while back, though they can be extremely dangerous if you aren't used to going very, very fast.
Go on.
So, these boots are ideal for quick escapes, strategic positioning, or delivering a shocking surprise to people in your path. Though you should exercise caution, as the effects of these can affect both your allies as well as your enemies. But when activated, the boots emanate a low hum as well as a dull blue glow that just gets brighter and brighter. You can even feel the coursing energy beneath your feet when you wear these, and as you move, a streak of lightning will trail behind you, leaving everything in your wake electrocuted. Game terms. When you activate the boots of lightning speed, you can move up to 120 feet in a straight line, crackling with electrical energy. Any creature within 5 feet of your path must make a dexterity saving throw or take 2d6 lightning damage, half as much on a failure. The boots have 4 charges, and each use expends 1 charge. At dawn, the boots regain 1d4 expended charges. You must attune to them.
I'll take them.
You don't even know how much they are!
How much are these boots? You said that you've had them for a long time, so obviously they haven't been.
I have. Well, it's more of a danger to the public that I'm worried about, but either way, call it 300 gold pieces and we're good.
I could do that. And I'm gonna hand him 300 gold pieces.
Alrighty. So let me send this stuff to you real quick.
Forget my axe.
I'm aware.
I love the axe. That axe is my banshee. And that is all I'm looking for. So I appreciate it, and I will bid you adieu. And I'm gonna wait outside for Wolfrin.
Alrighty. And here's your axe. As you step out of the shop, you see Wolfriend and Kavra has these two gift wrap boxes in her arms.
Well, we got what we were looking for.
Myself too. Suppose we could start heading back. I'm sure Mavra and Riven have probably got tired of sitting around and wandered off to do some shopping of their own by now.
Probably. Might want to keep these boxes out of sight, though.
So,
Just, preserve the surprise.
as you guys are talking, Wolfriend, not Wolfriend, sorry, your passive perception sucks. Uzmir, you see Mavra and Riven walking down one of the adjacent streets, currently like food in hand from what looks like a street vendor.
Ah, speaking of the two of them, they're right over there. We should go catch up with them.
Boxes.
Yeah, we can't let Mavra see the present.
How big are the boxes?
I mean, they're like small jewelry boxes for a necklace and an anklet. They're not huge. You could fit them in your void.
Okay, well, I can actually hide those if you'd like.
You can hide them?
Yes, I've kind of got a weird ability where I could think of it like a pocket. I have a pocket
Okay.
that can hide them.
He hands them over to you.
And I kind of like put my hands behind my back, and then they're just gone. Like, I actually put them in through my back this time so she doesn't even see it to freak her out.
Did you just eat those?
No, think of it like a magic trick. They're in my pocket.
All right.
And then, like, I hold my hand out and make one of them appear in my hand, and then I toss it up, catch it in my other hand, and it disappears again.
Okay. All right. Don't tell Mavra.
Plan on it.
Also, Wolfriend, you see Uzmir is holding a pair of boots and a brand new, like, solid slate black axe with black and gray aether crystals lining the side of the axe, the handle of the axe.
A dark steel axe.
My newest. I'd say.
Dark aether crystals. Interesting.
Serves me well.
And what do the boots do?
They electrocute people as I run by them, I guess, is the best way to put it.
Huh. Should
As
serve us
Marvin
well.
Riven Marvin Riven just walk past while they're talking.
What'd Wolfrin say?
Should serve us well.
I really hope so. As long as I don't accidentally pull a Riven.
What do you mean by that?
Of the church.
Ah,
Well, we should probably catch up to them before they get too far away.
did they not? Riven, Mavra.
Did you hear something, Mavra? It sounds like someone that looks. It sounds exactly like Wolford.
I can't say I heard anything.
Well, this food is delicious.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Wolfram just
the
looks
way they
dumbfounded.
disappeared, it just sounds like, I don't know, it just seems like they're hiding something from you, no? I mean, it couldn't be your birthday or anything, right?
Tomorrow, yeah, actually.
What? Wait, tomorrow's your birthday?
I will be 76 years old.
Oh. And Ren's just gonna turn around and then she sees them. He goes the whole like, oh, and just looks at Mavra. Oh, well, I should have asked sooner. Sorry.
Oh,
Well.
that's alright.
Oh, are we still going to the armor? I guess, or
Yeah, of course. I have some things I need to get as well.
well, I just looked back and there is a wolf friend, and he does a double check, and your sister and slimy boy with some very, very new, pristine items.
Well, we can, since they've done their shopping, we can go do our shopping, and we can ask which armor they went to get their stuff. How about that?
That sounds like a plan. Hey, wolf friend, you can go drink. We'll be right over there.
Wolfram just sort of shrugs and shakes his head.
Okay.
And
Oh.
Riven does the whole like float slash like no motion as he leaves.
Where are Mavra and Riven going?
To try and find an armor.
And a general store.
Yeah, easy enough. In what order?
General store
Um,
first for Mavra.
Yeah, general.
Okay. Takes you guys just a little bit of time before you find a general store. It's called Gage's General's Goods. As you walk up to the building, I wouldn't say that it's like shabby, but it's definitely not as well upkept as a lot of the buildings around here. As you walk in, the walls are lined with your basic adventuring goods, as well as rations and other minor items that adventurers need to make their journeys. You see this kind of well-kept dragonborn who he's a copper dragonborn. He says, "Welcome to Gage's General Goods. I'm Gage. How can I help you?"
Well, and Riven just whispers to Mavra, Mavra, you know the Draconic, right?
For what?
You know Draconic, the
Language? Yes,
Yeah,
yes, I know Draconic.
Okay, then you can do the talking. Because if I talk, things may go really, really south.
Oh, okay.
I speak common. I don't.
Oh.
Seems really racist of you to just assume that I only speak Draconic after I just greeted you.
In common?
Yeah.
See, this is exactly why I shouldn't do the talking.
He's not exactly
A people
thinker,
person. And
But do you speak Draconic?
I do, but we can do our exchange in common.
Oh, for him, yes. I don't speak common. Good. I speak Draconic better.
Oh, all right. What do you need? What can I help you with? What are you looking for?
Oh, I need in Draconic I'm going to say I need to find some rations and some furs.
Some rations and some furs?
Yes.
What kind of furs? Are you looking for wolf furs, bear furs, raccoon furs, fox furs?
Rodents, so a raccoon or squirrel furs. I need them for insulation.
Alright. Well, we have raccoon furs that we can sell you. We have plenty of rations. How many rations are you wanting?
I usually take 20 at a time, for myself. So, I'll take 40 rations.
40 rations. That's 2 copper per rations. That's 80 copper. That's 8 silver. The rations.
Okay.
And then how many furs are you wanting?
I need 5 furs.
Alright, and those will run you 3 silver a piece. So that would be 3 times 5 is 15 silver, so 1.5 gold pieces.
Okay. Do you mind if I look around and see if I need anything else from them?
No, by all means, go ahead.
Alright, thank you. Riven, your turn.
Oh, my turn. He already hates me though. Okay. So I'm gonna need a couple of rations. Same amount of rations as my friend over there.
Sorry, I only speak Draconic.
Riven just looks at Mavra. As I said, he hates me now. Look, apologizing is hard. I am extremely I'm so sorry. There we go. I did. Yes, I am sorry. Alright, I made a assumption that I shouldn't have done. I apologize.
So 40 rations?
Yes.
That'll be 2 gold pieces.
I see that there's a big difference between the 80 silver and the 2 gold pieces.
He was speaking Draconic to Mavra. You have no idea how much he said to Mavra.
Riven just looks at the shopkeeper. He's gonna be like, 2 gold?
That's the going rate.
Well, how about just 1 gold, as an apology?
As an apology,
yes,
you want to pay me less?
Oh yes, that's breaking bonds and restoring a new bond. That forgiveness and apology as well.
Sure. 1 gold piece, and you can have 20 rations.
20 rations for a gold piece.
Yeah, and by the way, prices are going up here soon.
Yes, I see that.
So who knows how much these could cost 30 minutes from now.
Hey Mavra, how much did it cost?
How much
did your rations cost? Yeah.
I don't know, so like 2 gold pieces or something? I don't remember.
2 gold pieces for 40 rations. Why do I feel I'm getting ripped off?
Why do I feel racially profiled?
You know.
He has a point.
Hey, I was doing this for you. So, I will take the 20 rations for a gold piece. I'm
Right.
not paid 2 gold pieces. As he takes out a coin.
He takes the coin and looks it over and bites it, and then kind of just nods and puts it under the counter.
Oh, Riven, you know where else we need to go?
1 second, Lavra. My rations.
Yeah, he hands the rations over.
Okay. Riven takes the rations and just stocks them. Yes, Lavra.
We should go to an apothecary. We need more potions.
All right, we can go. Yeah, sounds like a good plan.
And then I don't think Kavra has any. In Draconic, sir, do you have water skins? I don't see any on the tables.
Yes, they're on the third aisle down.
Alright, so I'll take this water skin and those rations and these skins, and that'll be all.
Right, that's going to add up to, let's see, 8, and then 9. We'll call it 1 gold piece and 5 silver.
She's going to put 2 gold pieces. Keep the change.
Right, I appreciate it.
Thank you so much for your help.
Have a nice day.
You too. Shall we, Riven?
Gladly. As Riven just curses at the Dragonborn in Halfling before leaving.
He tells you to fuck off in Halfling.
Riven just slowly just gives him the finger before leaving. So Mavra, and he just
Mavra's gonna slap him in the shoulder for being rude.
Well, that went brilliantly. As you can see, Mavra, I have this effect on people. Really great. So we're going to apothecary next, or the armory?
Armory then apothecary, I think.
Alright. Let's see if I managed to piss off everyone else.
So just down the street where you guys saw your friends, they were outside of a shop called the Aethercraft Forges. So that would probably be the closest armor smithing place.
Okay. Before they walk in, though, Rune's gonna look at Marvin like, alright, so how do I not get him to hate me?
Just be polite. Instead of asking someone what language they speak based on what they look like, just
Wait, that's
say
impolite.
hello. Yes. You can just say hello.
Hello.
Riven just now learning that racism is bad. You know,
I know, right?
Cher would be disappointed in you.
No, not Cher.
Cher does not think you believe in life after life.
Rune's gonna be like,
The most famous of her bardic ballads.
alright, so, hello, or is it a hello? Or more of a hello? Oh, okay, I'll just improvise. I'll go inside. As Riven just opens the door. Hello.
You see a middle-aged man, gray and white beard, very bright blue eyes. Hello, welcome to the Aethercraft Forges. How can I help you two?
Hi,
As Riven. Oh no, as Riven allows Mara to speak.
Hi, we're just looking for some armor pieces.
Alright, what kind of armor pieces?
Before we start talking, do you speak Elvish or Draconic by chance?
I don't. I know Common and I know Halfling, and that's about it.
Okay,
can translate.
forgive me, Common is hard for me, this new language.
Completely understandable. Take your time.
Thank you. Have you, light leather armor pieces here?
Leather armor pieces. I know I have a couple in stock. Let's see what I have. He starts looking through his logbook. I have a couple still in stock. Are you looking for any specific abilities or?
Well, what do you have? It's nothing specific. It's for someone else.
Someone else. In stock, I have some Sylvan Weave leaf mail, woven from enchanted leaves of the sacred tree in Sylvanas, the capital here over in Melja. Despite being made from leaves, very, very durable, very, very protective. It is light armor. And the Earth Aether Stone that's embedded in it allows the wearer to cast the Entangle and Thorn Whip spells.
If it's for the person I think it is, they'll help her escape if need be.
And you pretend to be dumb.
Let's see. And then I also have rolling dice.
What will we get? Jester armor.
Right. I also have this Frostweave tunic woven from the threads of frostbite spiders. This tunic provides resistance to cold damage, and then also allows the wearer to move effortlessly on and through icy terrain. But those are the only light armors I have in stock right now.
Well, it is snowing, Mom.
Yeah, I was just more looking for basic protection for Kavra.
Sorry, if you don't want enchanted armor? You just want normal armor?
Yes, I just want, well, I'm interested in the woven piece for myself. But I was looking for just a normal piece of armor, for protection for my sister.
But if you can give me her measurements, I can adjust some normal leather armor for her.
Right, I have them, here. And I'm going to pull a piece of parchment out of my pocket and give it to him.
When did you measure your sister?
I've had my sister's measurements this whole time because I had a dress made for her before we left Almacath.
Yeah. How long ago did you take those measurements? Are those still correct?
Yeah, I took them before I left.
I'm just
Grown
saying.
that much in a year.
Well, I'm saying it might be a little tight.
You got fat.
All right, I can make these. Jimmy, she got a little bit more muscular. I mean, a little bit taller.
She's
She's a little
pregnant.
bit deader.
Right. I can make these adjustments and have them ready for you by tomorrow morning.
Wonderful. Can you make them have a little wiggle room to get bigger? I took these a year ago, and she's a
Actually,
growing girl.
It's the last month of the year. You took those like 2 years ago.
No, I only left a year and a half ago, technically.
Wouldn't we
Yeah,
have just followed them by this point?
You could have, but they told you guys that you guys could go back to the end.
Oh, okay. I missed that part.
So you didn't have to follow them around while they shopped. Yeah, I can add a little wiggle room. That should be easy enough. Also, if she grows too much, you could always take her to another shop and they should be able to make the adjustments there.
Yeah, she it's a surprise present.
Understood. But I will make those adjustments. And you said you were interested in one of the other armors?
The first one that was
The Sylvan Weave Leaf Mail?
yes.
Alright. Well, I can definitely get that for you. It is 580 gold pieces.
Alright. And then how much for the leather and the adjustments?
The leather and the adjustments would be another 12 gold pieces on top of that.
Alright.
70 gold pieces total.
So that's 7 platinum pieces?
That would be 7 platinum pieces.
Alright, I'm going to hand them in 7
No,
platinum
not
pieces.
70
I thought it's
or 7. Sorry, I
one platinum is
misspoke.
5 or 10.
580 gold pieces plus 12
Uh-huh.
is 602 gold pieces, or
I fucked you up.
592 gold pieces. So it's 59 platinum and 2 gold pieces.
Okay. So I will give him that and then 7 gold pieces as a tip.
Alrighty. So he hands over the Sylvan Weave Leaf Mail. This would be... Did not put all of that in there.
All the magic items.
There you go.
Thank you.
Alrighty, I will have that ready for you in the morning. The normal leather armor. You can take the Sylvan Weave tonight.
Thank you.
Anything else I can help you two with?
Oh yeah. I was wondering if you could make some armor from ice bite, spider carpus.
A frostbite spider carapace?
Yes.
I could if you had the materials. Do you have the materials?
Well, I have about 70 pounds worth of it. I think that's what I had.
Are you wanting armor made for you, or are you wanting to sell the materials?
Well, armor made for me.
I will say I have a backlog, so if you're wanting a custom piece, it'll take some time. How long are you in town? I won't have time to do it until probably early next week, and then it probably won't be done till the end of the week.
Could you, is it possible if you could take my measurements and then just hold on to the piece until I come back?
Sure, when will you be back?
Adventuring life, about a month, but I will pay upfront.
Alright. Yeah, bring me the materials and then we can talk.
Alright. As for the second thing, and Riven glances at Mavra before going a bit closer to the man. Do you have any magical items that could help someone that hunts in the woods or helps them get a bit more stealthy?
Any, like, piece in particular?
Like perhaps some boots or a cape, perhaps?
Let's see. I just sold my last pair of boots to a young boy. They weren't really stealth oriented. We do have some cloaks. Let's see here. Oh, cloak.
Also, Riven's gonna be clunky Riven for at least for a month.
For cloaks, I have, looks like 2 in stock. So I have a cloak of the Fire Dancer. He pulls out this kind of deep red cloak with brighter colors that almost form like the image of flickering flames on the cloak. There are a few small red aether stones embedded throughout the cloak's actual surface, but let's see. Grants resistance to fire damage, and you can move through non-magical flames without taking damage. And then I have 2. I also have the Galewind cloak.
Galewind.
Right, so with this, it has 3 charges, and it regains 1d4 minus 1 charges a day. And with that, you can expend a charge to gain a fly speed of 30 feet for 1 minute. You see, it's a cloak crafted from like these large green and blue feathers that kind of overlap with each other, and you see blue, like light greenish blue aether stones embedded at where the collar of the cloak would be.
The flame cloak could be more useful, but after what happened at the forest, it's her birthday. Galewind. Could I please have the Galewind cloak?
Yes, it's 530 gold pieces.
Gladly, sir. And is it possible to put it in some sort of box or like a present?
I can put it in a box if you'd like.
Thank you. That'll do wonderful. Also, Kuro, how many platinum pieces would that be?
53.
53, okay. Alright, Rin pays it.
Okay. I will send those stats to you. All right. So, there we go. Ribbon. There's that for you.
Thank you.
All right. Anything else I can help you with?
Apart from the carapace, I'll bring it either later or tomorrow.
Very well.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so kindly.
Have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you for shopping here.
You as well.
As Riven tries his best to just be polite the whole encounter.
Mavra, is there anything else you need to get here? Alright, as Riven just holds the package in his arm.
Okay, what are you wanting to get from the apothecary?
Yeah, just potions, I guess. Riven wants to get some health potions. Not the normal one, but the one after.
Potion of greater healing?
Yeah, how much would that be?
Alright, let's see.
Depends on how rude you are to the shopkeeper.
No, Riven's gonna try to be polite. He's trying to learn.
Alright, normal potions of healing are 50 gold pieces. Greater potions of healing are 150 gold pieces.
150, okay. So 2 for each person would be 2, 4, 6, okay. Kazra, yeah. Okay, Riven's gonna take, he's gonna take 8 greater healing, and that would be how much in platinum?
You want 8 greater healing?
Yeah.
That'd be 120 platinum.
Mavra, do you wanna split the...
Wait, what?
Do you wanna split the... It's 120 platinum pieces. Do you wanna do 66? I'm just afraid because otherwise I won't be able to pay for my armor. Unless we should get 1 greater healing before for each of us instead of 2. Do you think that'll work? How much would one for each person cost?
75.
So it'd be 75 platinum.
Mm-hmm.
I can do 75. I can do 75. Riven pays the 75.
Alright, so you get 5 greater healing potions.
Yep.
How much is 5 basic healing potions?
$250 gold. So 25 platinum.
Okay, and then add 2 more greater.
Okay. So 325 gold.
Okay. I can do that.
55 plus 150. 50. Yeah. Alright. Eventually you all find your way back to the brimstone hearth. I will clear token light. So Uzmir, Wolfriend, where would you guys be sitting here? Looks like there's an empty table here, there's an empty table here. You guys also have the dining attached to your room as well. And then of course the bar. There's also some other private rooms off of the main area right here. And down here.
Imagine again to another another drink competition.
So as Riven and Mavra as you guys walk in, you see your friends sitting at a table. Oh, I guess I can give you guys this.
This. So, I was shopping.
Well, Uzmir got a couple things.
I saw that. Uzmir look.
Daniel?
You can't go for it. You can't go first.
Nope.
Well, Uzmir looks really sharp with those boots.
I just hope I can get the hang of them.
I mean, you're probably the strongest out of all of us.
By what metric?
I mean, maybe sheer strength, but in the terms of fighting prowess, I'm not sure.
Well, as for us, Palath is gonna stay warm for winter, which is nice. Got some furs. Oh, some healing potions. Yeah. Riven gives Usmir, Wolfriend, Mavra, and even gives one to Mavra's sister. A greater healing potion.
Alright.
That's a
Yeah.
greater each?
Yep.
Yeah. One.
Yep.
Oh, potions. Good thinking.
Well,
I'm
it
gonna
was
pass
Mavra.
out. I'm gonna pass out the basic ones that I have.
How many goes to each of us?
One each, including Kavra.
We're not gonna forget Kavra's.
Lessons learned.
That's a lesser, if I'm not mistaken, or is it normal?
It's a basic.
Basic, okay.
But yeah, that was very smart of you, Mavra. I would have forgotten myself.
Yeah, they came in handy last time.
Yeah, well, things are probably gonna be different in the city. Lots probably has changed. Oh, yeah, before I forget, Wolfren, do you wanna be, you wanna help an old buddy out?
What do you need?
You assume that I need something, but you're right. I need you to carry 70 pounds of spider.
Carapace?
It's a long word. Yeah, exactly. So, I need you to carry that to the armorsmith person tomorrow, or later today.
Just me, or are you coming with?
Oh, I'm coming with you because he needs to take my measurements, and then it's just mostly for him to look at the material and then tell me how much it will cost.
All right. That's
Yeah,
simple
because
enough.
Oh, thank you so much, Wolfram. I appreciate it. So before we go to bed, if you could do that little favor. Oh, I mean, before the shop closes, we could do that little favor and get that done.
Would you want to get that done now? Free up the rest of the evening for whatever. What time? What time is it at this point?
At this point, you'd be looking at like 4:30, 5 o'clock.
Do you want to
Alright,
just
if
do
we
that
hurry,
now?
then
If
go.
we,
Oh,
yeah, we can hurry.
oh yeah, let's run real quick. We have to talk to the halfling and get the stuff out of the wagon.
I can
Well-
assist you guys with this.
Oh, you could? Oh, I mean, we could all go.
If you
instead,
want.
then we'll-
I think
Let's
the two of
all
us
go.
have us handled. If you want to take it easy for the rest of the evening.
I did space out and forget something earlier. If you'd like to pick it up on your way back.
No?
Oh,
What do you need?
Oh, just stop back by the magic shop. If you explain me to him, he'll remember me. That's where I bought my axe, but I was gonna buy a circlet from him. He'll remember which one.
All right.
Would you have enough to cover it and I could pay you back, or do you want me to send you with some?
I probably have enough.
Alright, well just let me know how much it costs and I'll make sure to cover it.
Mm-hmm.
all right. Well, shall we? Oh yeah, the package. Can someone hold this for me while I do my errand? Well, except Mafra,
can
of
just-
course.
We can just leave it in the room.
Oh yeah. Well, yes. I'll go and leave him in the room real quick, and then I'll meet you at the entrance, Wolfred.
Sure. I'll go and gather the carapace.
All right.
You go set that down.
All right. Sounds like a plan. As Riven does do just that, as he runs into the room and places the package in
Yeah,
with his stuff.
I'll go and track down the guy who was over the stables and stuff. Just
Nope.
Ask if I can get some stuff off our wagon.
Okay,
Well, how do you
so
do drugs?
you go and you talk to them, and they oblige, and you're able to go get the stuff off your wagon that you need to get.
Yeah. I'll grab the however many pounds of carapace. Try and
Yep,
unload
70
it
pounds.
such that I can carry it on my back.
Now we're just gonna. I don't know if you want to run through this on Kuro to you. But,
No,
yeah,
you go
just-
drop it off. He makes you pay half up front, which is 300 gold pieces or 30 platinum.
30 platinum. I'm so lucky. I'm so glad it didn't spend that. Yeah, 30, yeah, that works.
Let's see.
And then this is the same place as the magic shop,
Yep.
right? Yes. Okay.
And
While we're there,
then the circlet of mind shielding,
yes, that.
yep, is 180 gold pieces.
I can do that. Uzmir owes me 18 platinum.
Umir got you covered. He rich.
You ready?
He is though. Yeah, we still got stuff in the bank somewhere.
Yes.
We
and
do.
Cav.
We also have the chest that we haven't been able to open.
Okay.
So even after the 18, I technically still have 2,287 gold.
Oh,
Jesus.
I forget. Where did you get that much gold?
There has been 2 different times where I have looted something and not told any of you guys that I took a bunch of platinum.
Okay.
Jesus. Fair play.
And I guess, just to expedite bookkeeping, like when you get back, you'll get the 18 platinum, was it?
Yep,
Yep.
18 platinum.
Yes.
Takes me down to 193. Oh, and I track in both Roll20 and in my Adobe sheet, just where everybody, including Uro, has full clarity.
Yep. Problems here.
Cheryl comes back and be like, "Where's my chest?"
Yes.
I'm just gonna break a bunch of gold down into silver and then into copper, just so it makes things easy. And I don't
Make sure-
pay stuff that costs silver with fucking platinum again.
Yep. It's
I mean, it
bound to
was funny,
happen.
though.
It's all in increments of 10, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty. 2, 3, 4, 5. Need this. Changes. Go to players. Go to everyone. Oh, I should name this.
Mysterious note.
Mysterious
menu.
note.
Yeah, it's a mysterious note, guys. Don't you worry, nothing about it.
There must be a code in here.
Oh, it didn't put one of the drinks on there. It's okay, I can put the drink on there. Okay. There we go. Now it should not be called a mysterious note. So, as you all return, you guys can take a look at the menu that you just received.
Looking at the menu.
I guess I'll click show to players again, just so people on stream, if people are in the stream, can see it. Alrighty, guys. There you go. Look, we got a whole menu for the Brimstone's Hearth. We'll go through this real quick. Hearth. Hearth. We got the Hearthfire Roast, a succulent cut of seasoned roast, slow cooked to perfection, served with roasted vegetables and garlic mashed potatoes. Dragon's Breath Chili, a spicy blend of various meats and beans simmered in a rich, flavorful broth, topped with shredded cheese and a dollop of sour cream. The Elven Spring Salad, a refreshing... I have 2 Elven salads on here. That's cool. A refreshing mix of crisp greens, sun-drenched tomatoes, and drizzled with a zesty herb vinaigrette, sprinkled with elven herbs and edible flowers. The Dwarven Stone Bread Sandwich, thick slices of stone-baked bread filled with hearty meats, cheeses, and pickled vegetables, served with a side of seasoned fries. The Gnomish Delight Dumplings, fluffy dumplings filled with a medley of savory ingredients, served in a savory broth, a favorite among gnomes and food enthusiasts alike. Gnomes don't exist. They're a fantasy creature. Mage's Spiced Seafood Skewers. Skewers of fresh seafood marinated in magical spices, grilled to perfection and served with citrus-infused dipping sauce. The Enchanted Mushroom Risotto. Creamy arboreal rice cooked with a variety of enchanted mushrooms topped with parmesan and fresh herbs. The Dragon Roast Beef Platter. A hearty serving of slow roasted beef seasoned with dragon spices, served with roasted vegetables and mashed potatoes. And the Elven Forest Salad, fresh greens from the mystical Elven Forest, topped with wild berries, nuts, and a light drizzle of honeymead vinaigrette. Of course, we have a few non-alcoholic beverages: Soothing Lavender Lemonade, Frostberry Fizz, and New Drock Hot Cocoa. And then for alcoholic beverages, we got a whole 10 on here. Brimstone's Breath Whiskey, a Moonlit Martini, Dragon Kiss Ale, Gnomish Gear Grinder, Moonlit Mead, Fireheart Ale, Brimstone Forge Lager, Minotaur Horn Pale Ale, Celestial Nectar Wine, and Brimstone's Breath. It isn't long before a waiter comes over. Says, "What can I get you all tonight?" There's a small notepad.
What
Earthfire
else go first?
roast
I'm still looking.
and a brimstone breath whiskey.
Righty, Hearthfire Roast. And the Brimstone Breath Whiskey. You want that as a single or a double?
Double.
Well, alright, who's next?
I'll have a dragon's roast beef platter, with some dragon's kiss ale on the side.
Dragon Kiss Ale. Alright, who's next? Cabra. Oh, go ahead.
No. You first.
Alright, Cabra asks for the Enchanted Mushroom Risotto. And she would like a Frostberry Fizz. Alright, Wolfriend, your turn.
I'll take the Gnomish Delights with.
Hey, back.
Welcome back.
We'll go with the Moonlight Mead.
Alrighty, and you, miss? What can I get for you?
I'll have the spring salad with the lavender lemonade, please.
Alright, and will this be all together, or will you be splitting the check?
Oh, I'll pay for it.
Are you sure? Are you sure, Mavra?
Very well, we'll get that food out to you as soon as possible. He leaves. He comes back a few minutes later with all your drinks and passes them out. And then it's about 10-20 minutes before your food starts to arrive. And I mean, it looks amazing. Like, whoever's cooking here knows what they're doing. And your table is just covered in food at this point. If you guys need anything else, please just call us over and we'll help you. Don't be afraid to be loud, there's a lot of people in here.
I've been starving.
I do believe we chose our place to stay pretty well.
It's gonna be so nice to have real fresh food.
It smells so good. I'm just...
No, and as you guys eat, the food is amazing. Like, it is just a very good home-cooked food.
Yep.
Nothing beats this after months on the road.
Well, look at us being in such good mood. But you're right. This is really, really amazing.
Ezra just finishes of it. He looks at Uzmir.
Wait, I was meaning to ask this, but what did happen after I remember I accepted your invitation for a drinking contest. And then, next thing I know, I was drinking. And then, there's nothing else after. What happened?
You passed out, and then I proceeded to drink with Wolfriend until he passed out, and then carried on my way.
I'll have you know I fared much better than you ended up doing.
We made it all the way to bottles.
Look at you. You two are much better drinkers than me, but as he listens to Tankard. But I guess I just need to drink 3 more to catch up with you guys.
Yeah, I feel like Riven is more of an ale guy, not as much of a whiskey guy. At least for everybody's sake.
For Riven's pride, at least.
As you're all sitting here eating, Uzmir, you feel something hit your leg, and then you look over and you see Kavra like kicking you, and then like winging her head to the side, like, come on.
My bad. And I just like kind of put my hand under the table and kind of set the boxes like in her lap.
Yeah, she smiles and she picks up the larger box and stands up and then just like juts it forward and like her head down, goes, Mavra, Wolfren and I bought you this for your birthday.
Oh, man. You don't have to do this. I'm going to take the box from her and pat her on the head. You're so kind. I'm going to put a hand on Wolfren's shoulder. Thank you.
She's the one who picked it out.
Oh, wait. As Riven just immediately stands up and sprints to the room to get the package.
And
And
then
then-
opening the box.
As you open up the box and look inside, you find... Yep, here it is. A delicate silver chain adorned with a crescent moon pendant, cradling a luminescent opal that just captures the firelight in the tavern.
Oh my god, this is amazing.
And then at this point, you look over at Kavra, and she's currently ripping open a gift wrap box. And then you see this anklet adorned with miniature silver willow trees, their leaves with light emeralds embedded in them.
Felt right to
Wolfren,
get her something as well.
Wolfren bought me this, and when we were out shopping, Wolfren told me to ask you what polyamory is.
Wolfram just takes a big long swig from his drink, like looking off elsewhere.
Honey, I don't know enough common to know what polyamory is. Wolfren?
I am back.
We'll talk later.
Wolfren why is Wolfren like that?
I'm gonna put my hand on Wolfren's knee under the table, like in a friendly gesture kind of way, just to say thank you for getting Kavra a gift.
Kavra's foot is on the table as she's trying to put an anklet on.
Oh,
Kavra! But your biggie is away, you can do that in the room, silly girl.
Too late.
Would anyone care to help you put this on?
Head tilt towards Riven.
Riven has no clue how to do this. But he's gonna try and set the necklace
Pretty
on.
sure he can figure out how to put on a
Come on.
silver
Yeah, I
hat.
know. He's not that dumb. He's not
You're clever
more
enough.
intelligent. You'll figure it out eventually.
I'm going to pull the chain in his hand and then pull my hair to the side.
And Riven just gently just clasp it. Before...
Riven?
Roll a sleight of hand check.
Yep. Okay. Let's see what happens.
21.
21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21
Natural 1.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for.
Advantage because he has a freaking rat on his head.
Well, no, you're fine.
I think you have to roll like a 3 in order for it to be fail.
You're good.
Yep, Riven succeeds.
Thank you. Riven, do you know if Olaf is on your head?
Oh. Wait, where is he?
On your hat.
Oh.
He's currently, like, you haven't noticed, but he's currently been stealing food off of your fork every time you bring it up to your face.
You would too. Rune's perception is lousy, so he'd probably get away with it. Oh. So that's where he was. But Palafna, stay there for a second. Riven grabs his like packaged box and just hands it to Mavra. Happy birthday.
Oh my god.
Which contains a cloak.
Yeah, as you open the box, you find a cloak that is crafted from these feathers of immense size that are blue and green, and the combination of shades of those with greenish aetheryte stones in the collar of the cloak.
Yeah, according to the shop owner, it says he'll allow you to fly and be willing to win. I thought that would be really useful.
It's beautiful. Thank you.
My gift is prettier.
Your gift reminds me of home, little one.
Priven just smiles. And Palaf is just on his hat.
The waiter comes back around. Another round of drinks.
I think I'm fine, thank you.
Alrighty then. What about the rest of you? You're all good for now?
Yes.
I'll take another.
I'll take another.
Alrighty
You know what, I'll take
then.
2.
Alrighty then. And then Kavra looks at the man and looks at you, Mavra, like with a look in her eye, wondering if like it's okay.
Oh no.
So she looks at him and she goes, what does polyamory mean? And that's where we'll end for tonight.
No. Oh no.
Thanks for watching, guys. This was a much more lighthearted session than we've had in a while, so it was a nice change of pace. Thank you people for watching, and we will be here next Saturday. I love you all. I love my players more than anything. Night, everybody.
Night.
Fucking